Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Role Seekers and the Legend of Nabell. We're a group of local gamers just like you, role play for your enjoyment. My name is Dustin Ritchie, your humble dungeon master, both your best friend and your greatest enemy, and I am joined, as always, by our intrepid seekers.
Woo! Yeah.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hello.
This is your first time on Role Seekers. We are a group of Dungeons & Dragons players who play in a homebrew campaign. Everything you see is improvised, and you can watch all of our episodes on basically every social media channel at Role Seekers. Very exciting announcement. We were just accepted into the Gen Con Film Festival. And yeah, right? Yeah. So we will be down at Gen Con for the film festival. And also tonight we do have, as always, our season sponsor. We have Gaming Honors is our season sponsor. They provided us with this amazing game screen from their Kickstarter as well.
Wormwood.
What did I say?
Gaming Honors, which is also an awesome.
They provided us all this amazing stuff as well. Please. Wormwood, I'm so sorry. Yeah. Wormwood, I've been saying it all season. So Wormwood provided us with this amazing game screen as well as all of this amazing accessories that you see here. And also tonight's special game sponsor is Plushable. So Plushable provided us with these amazing Snuggables. So Jamie's got one. They're so warm, they're so comfortable. And tonight we are actually going to be announcing the winner of our sweepstakes.
Yay!
Yes.
Giveaway.
Our giveaway. So tonight's winners for the viral sweep winner. This is the person that went onto the website and actually signed up for everything. This is Matt Jablonski, won the viral sweepstakes.
Woo!
There you go, Matt.
And our social winner, this is the person who liked, commented, and shared on the reel, was Ginger Zim.
Wow!
Zim.
Way to go,
Hey.
Awesome.
Awesome!
So, Plushables will be reaching out tomorrow for more information on how you'll be able to get your amazing Snuggable, and we hope that you love them. And also, when you get them, please, tag us in that post. Let us know if you love them as much as we love them. We would love to have your feedback.
That's super awesome. Congratulations, guys!
Yeah, they're nice. You're really gonna like those.
They're sweet.
They're so warm.
Also, just a really big shout out to Plushables. We've really been enjoyed working with them over the past month. It's been a really exciting time, and they do have a secret thing that we're going to be seeing hopefully in the next 2 games. But I think I can finally let the cat out of the bag. They've actually been designing an illustration version of our map of Tyve.
No way.
Yeah, pretty excited about that. We'll be able to show that off.
Will they be at Gen Con, do you know? Have you heard anything?
I haven't heard.
We should
so
find out.
That would be really cool.
You need to go.
Yeah, man.
Peer pressure.
He's in two of the films for the
That's
our
true.
category. Yeah. So, with that in mind, Ryan Peters has joined us tonight.
Hey,
Welcome,
Ryan.
guest. I didn't do the whole big intro because he's been here so often. I just kind of feel like he's just one of the
I
games.
know.
I
But
feel
yeah.
like I'm at home, guys.
Well,
So awesome. I'm gonna give you this back so that you can use that.
Thank you.
All right, I think that's all the announcements for tonight. Yes. Then, without further ado, it's Tuesday night. Let's roll some dice!
Do it.
Welcome back. I did, our Technomancer reminded me, I do have one more announcement before we jump into tonight's game. We are really, really excited about this one. Next game, this is June 11th, I believe.
Yes.
PBS is actually going to be here filming the game. So if you're watching live, we've given them carte blanche to just be in the shots. So if you are watching on Twitch, you're actually going to see PBS like
TikTok?
filming the game. TikTok's going to get a lot,
Yeah.
but mostly like Twitch, you'll see them in the background and stuff. So they're doing a small 5-minute segment on us because it's our local PBS. So they'll be broadcasting us, talking about how local gamers are playing and checking out the studio and super, super excited. So I just wanted to let our fans know that next episode you'll see people with cameras filming us, filming our show. How meta.
Right? Deadpool.
Inception.
All right, everyone. So last game was a big one. We've had people on our Discord, which you should join, talking about how excited they are to get to Piln. So last game, for the first time, they got to Piln. They got to see it. They got to feel light for the first time in Tyve.
Yeah,
And at the end of our game, we left them with a cliffhanger that apparently the light of the lighthouse went out. Did it? I don't know. We're going to find out. I said it did, but did it? Maybe I was messing with you. Did it? Okay. So before I forget, you don't have to do this right now, okay? But the players have been provided with an extra character sheet. Before you leave tonight, I do need you to basically make a facsimile of your current character onto a character sheet. So
Can I just copy mine and like print it off?
whatever you like, but I need a copy of your character sheet. I would transfer it over because I think unless you have just a ridiculous amount of stuff.
Well, I just have it already
Wait,
on my
last
computer.
time we did this, we had to battle ourselves. Do we have to do that?
I'm not telling you that. I'm just telling you you're going to have to make a
No!
copy.
Okay.
When do you need this by?
What
Next
we did
game.
battle like
Before
the
you-
light and
Before
dark
we leave.
version.
Okay.
Before we leave. Okay.
Just for a pencil later.
Yeah, so you can do it during.
Frickin'.
I just don't want to forget that.
Okay.
All right, so
Frickin'
let's go ahead and jump into tonight's game. But before we do, we have our final backstory episode. Right
I'm
now.
not nervous at all.
You should be. Put on some music.
I'm so excited.
Like I said, the whole game is improvised, but every once in a while I do have to write some notes down. So tonight I have quite a bit of notes actually.
Just for Jamie's backstory.
Just for Jamie's backstory.
No.
All right. Helena,
Wait, no.
far across the sea, far to the north of Tyve, in the lands of the elder mists surrounding the great Teldaroth, you find yourself a very long time ago. How old is your character?
She's, we said like 1,200 years.
You've got some age, girl. This is a long time ago for you.
Okay.
You are sitting by a fire out in the open air sky of Teldaroth. Here, the sky's nebulas can be seen from the earth. You see the great cosmos unraveling across the sky as you sit beneath the magical branches of gold and silver trees. Soft breezes blow, and your mother and father are telling you tales of the past. Your mother, Josephite, and your father, Sybil. They tell a tale that you've not heard before, but one that is different than the fun jests and jokes that they've been telling throughout the night, trying to amuse and tickle the fancies of both you and your brother. But your father steps up, douses some of the flames with an unseen hand, and asks you to lean in to know the story of your birthright. What do you know of the UNICEF?
I
on my notes.
And if you don't know, that's all right.
I don't think she actually knows anything of the UNICEF itself. The only thing that I would think is that the UNICEF might be the lesser isle that went missing.
He shakes his head and laughs. No, my daughter, no. The UNICEF is our creation. It is the song of the world, the song of gods, dead and buried, the song of Nabell. It is all around us. It is the notes of creation. And tonight, I want to tell you about one of those notes. What do you do?
Is Stefan's here, right?
Yep.
Okay. And then age-wise, are we
Young.
young? Okay.
You still show the marks of children.
Okay. She would nuzzle in next to her father.
What I'm going to tell you has been forgotten by most outside of the Elder Mists. Our oral traditions and great lineages have kept these tales alive. But elsewhere in the world, they are ignorant of the tragedies that have befallen the gods. I want to tell you the tale of the first note of creation. Solaris, god of light and life. Just kind of letting the song play itself out. As you kneel in, he takes on a very serious countenance. In the beginning, there was darkness, swirling forever, the infinite dark, as far as anyone could see, for there was nothing else. And then there was the UNICEF. One single chorus. But the first note of this song was Solaris. First of his kind, first of his kin, he shattered the darkness in one moment, and from him was light. From his perfectness, the universe took form. But of all the gods, immaculate as he was, he understood creation the least, for he heard the least of the notes. Strong and brash, his music sang out, shattering the darkness. But his gifts, my children, then and now, have always been dangerously perfect. Solaris was perhaps the most powerful of all the gods, for they were the light of creation. When they touched Nabell for the first time, their radiance splintered the world forever, and they left a remnant of themselves far, far away. We call it the Athelion. Perhaps it was a piece of Solaris becoming manifest Or perhaps it was simply the gift of their light. But this gift could not be expunged. It could not be doused, for it was light itself. But what have I said of his gifts?
That they're dangerously perfect.
What Solaris left continued to burn. And even now, it still does. I ask you this, children, for I have told you a tale of mythology, a tale of our beginning. But here's the riddle that I ask you answer. What do you believe the light is?
Well, if Solaris himself is light, maybe it's his way of giving his heart to the people.
The mother smiles. It's a wonderful answer. But I think what your father means is, do you think it is something else? In our culture, what is it that we strive for?
I don't know, he seemed to be perfect at a lot of things.
Your brother hits you. You would say that.
I'm just being honest.
Your father doesn't smile or laugh. He seems like he wants a real answer from you. Helena, I have taught you many things. What is it we strive for? You won't find us in your notes.
I know, but we strive to be our true selves. The Venari are the pure. We are the strong and we help ourselves. That doesn't mean that we dismiss everyone else, but we do strive for perfection in a way.
Your mother smiles. You said it. It was the first thing you said.
I don't remember.
Say it again.
That we are the true elves. We are pure.
Your father leans down to the fire and he picks up one of the sticks. Truth. In your own form or in others, we strive for it. It is my experience that the truth, darkened, is the greatest darkness that we can face. The lies of the past. I believe that of all things, this is what Solaris gave us. I believe the light is truth. And your vision comes to an end. right, everyone. We're going to jump back to the present time, probably a millennia later. And I'm going to try to find some music quickly, but my iPad is my unnamed mechanical device is,
Whoa. Is it still storming outside?
That's when I came in.
I think it's supposed to most of the night.
squirrel.
Break in the silence
Dramatic.
while you work on your unbranded tablet.
My unbranded electrical tablet. Okay, before we jump into the night's game, and unfortunately, Trevor and Kevin, who are not here tonight, will not be able to partake in this, but this is very important. So we are going to go ahead and give Ryan a say, for as much as you've watched. I would like you to think of the characters that you currently are. Aaron's not going to get a vote on this, okay? So the characters that you are right now, you're about to head into Piln. I want you to imagine that the worst possible scenario is about to hit Piln. The absolute worst case scenario is going to happen to Piln.
No.
What would your characters do? If they could do one thing as they enter into Piln, what would they do? I just want you to think about that. There's a lot of stuff going on in Piln. So I'm going to give you a couple of minutes to think about that, but you're going to have to decide what they would do. And unfortunately, Ryan, we're going to give that for you for Bjorn and Kevin's character. Because Brill's not in Piln.
Okay.
And when you say worst thing,
yeah,
I
that's
mean,
kind of
like, do we know? I mean, so the light went out, which we know is
I would
terrible.
think that would be maybe the worst.
But
Like, as in the
do we know what
darkness
that
is
would
coming?
mean?
No. So, and I'm not going to reveal more than that. So I want you to like meteorites could be falling from
Right.
the sky. Like, what would be the thing that your character, if they had to choose to do something in Piln, what would they do?
I know.
Cool.
You know?
I do.
I know.
I think
Well,
I think I know what Whisper would do.
Roll it. Lily's in there somewhere.
Yeah, that's
We'll
exactly
find
what-
her.
I know what I would do.
Help Whisper.
Yes.
That's what Aaron would do.
Does Bjorn have any connection to Piln currently? Yeah. Okay.
No, other than he knows that some of the like pirates and stuff went there.
And
But there's
Kevin does not want to take the light yet.
Oh
Like someone else
I think
might
I know
have.
what Kevin would do, but
Now again, like I'm being very vague. Like you don't know. Like don't play into the idea that the light is about to go out. Like let's say a tidal wave is about to
Right,
hit
we
Piln.
don't. And we are outside of the. We're just outside of.
Currently outside the city.
Yeah.
But like time is not a factor. So like you might have a day, you might have what would be the thing that if worst case scenario were to hit Piln, what would you do?
are we talking through this out loud?
Yeah,
or
you're
just
welcome to
going-
talk it through.
So I think Kevin's character has enough connection and understanding that the Arcanium may be his only connection to his past at this point.
Yeah.
That he would probably want to find them.
And that they're
And before there
the
was a
I'm sorry,
chance
what
for
are
them
they
to go
called
away.
again?
The Arcanium?
No, the other blue
Jormungandr? Oh, what?
recast.
the recast, are they part of the Arcanium?
So recasted are just those who've lived near Piln. Like they're
Yeah, but, like,
for
not-
generations.
Okay. Because I feel like they're interesting too.
The
But yeah,
recast it could be a bunch of people. You've not been to Piln.
I do feel like you're right though. I think Kevin would definitely go there, especially after the last game with
The
what's
man in
his
all
face
black.
Duke. Well, and the Duke
The
guy
Oh, wireless?
who like destroyed the other.
Wireless, not
not
to be
wireless.
confused with Silas. Thanks, by the way.
What?
Wireless, not to be confused with
Yeah!
Silas.
Welcome.
Silas. It's almost
Hey, it's not as bad as Elden Ring.
Millennium, Millicent, Melina,
God,
Mesmer.
Rick.
God, I love that game, but the naming.
I'm still figuring. I'm like, oh shit, that's the other
it's
G.
the worst,
It's
yeah.
the other G.
We're done.
At least that one's different. At least that one's an R.
Record.
So what would you do?
I would try evacuation, as seen by when we were in the sewers with the first. Well, in the sewer attack when we first met the lion.
You would try and help people evacuate.
Yeah, because that's what he first tried to do during the sewer game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, Helena wants the light. Like
Right.
that's
It's
really.
on.
But before it goes out, like if we are like my one thing in Piln is to figure out
But like
who took this light? Like
Right.
You
it's
want-
if
out
she
there-
figured out or if it's gone already, she wants to know like who the hell took this light. Like, why did they
We're
take it?
explicit.
I know, but try not to do it every
Did
session.
you say hell?
I did.
And you said I'm sorry for hell? Sorry.
I
Good
don't
on
know.
you.
Well,
Good
listen
on
to
you.
this.
It's the
Bingo.
teacher in me. I don't know. But no, anything to do with the light, whether it's still going and it hasn't gone out quite yet, she's trying to get there. Whether it has gone out, then I'm like, why has it gone out? Like, we need to figure out why it's out and who took it. That's my main objective.
Because it's dire for everybody.
I
right?
think-
I mean,
Yeah, I feel like the Arcanium could have like answers too.
Yeah, but she's not gonna think. I'm just gonna be honest. She's not gonna be thinking logically. She's gonna be like, we need to go and find a person that's carrying a vial of light. Like she's gonna, yeah. That's her main objective.
This is kind of a harder one. I feel like the only person I think in Piln that she would be concerned about would maybe be Madame Iris, because I feel like that's one. There's very few people she's connected with, and she would also is just interested in the Arcanium, and one thing. I think she'd be persuaded between those two things
Okay.
by whoever needed the help. But she could probably convince Helena that the Arcanium could help with the light.
Probably.
So
more than Lily, maybe.
she doesn't care about Lily. But she does think Madame Iris has some
You can
like
convince her that Lily is
she does
with
think Madame
Madame
Iris she thinks that Madame Iris has like a lot of secrets and knowledge that she's interested in, and especially like she just seems to have a lot of the know, so
Okay.
be convinced to go to her too.
Martin, I think you already said it.
Yep.
Lily.
Go find Lily.
I would like to say, if it, based off of the situation we are in, with it being the light, Normandy would go look for the light. But basing it off of just a normal event or situation,
You gotta choose. Like you
Yeah.
got one thing you can do. Like it's not. You don't have much information.
It's the lights that happening, right? Then you would go search
Yeah.
for the light.
I think he meant like
Like,
in a situation he would want to help
Yeah.
people, but if
But
he gets to
since
choose
it's-
one thing to do, that's what he wants.
Yeah.
okay.
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 Oh, my question, if we're picking up where we left off last time, I'm trying to imagine what the effect of the light in the lighthouse going out would be. Like, does
Chaos?
it plunge the world into just utter
We'll have to
darkness?
find out.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it's going to be
Alright.
mass chaos. I also wonder if, like, is there emergency plans in these cities or towns for if the light goes out?
oh,
Like, there
The
should
backup
be.
generator.
Not
Some guy with a crank.
like not that, but like seriously, like you would think that that's something that they, but it's been
There's
there
horses
forever.
going around
So
with
like,
them.
you would
yeah,
never
if it's
think
like
that it's
it's like if it's the sun, what's our backup plan?
Right.
die.
Right, maybe that's the backup
Plan B.
Loot.
Quickly. Die quickly. Suicide. Okay, so let's go back around. So like, if, it would be very important that you write these down. So you got to write your one thing. But let's narrow them in, because being like, I could be persuaded. Like, you guys got to choose like the one thing that you're like. If your character had to do something in the worst case scenario, what would you do? Martin's locked in. He's gonna go find Lily. That's very clear objection. So he's good. Did you decide what Bjorn would want?
I don't know
The
Bjorn.
I'm sorry,
I think
Torin.
I think Torin would definitely go for
The
the
Arcanium.
history and the Arcanium.
He's gonna try to find someone in the Arcanium.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think.
So that he doesn't lose the knowledge.
I
of
mean,
his
would you
people.
guys agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that makes
Can
Can
sense.
somebody write down Torin's then too?
What is writing all down, Martin?
Yeah.
Sure.
what Bjorn would do.
You're gonna all want
I don't-
these. Like, you're
I
gonna
think
need
Bjorn
them.
would be concerned about the light,
Oh, okay.
but
Yeah, I don't know what Trevor would do.
Well, it's okay. He only gets one. So we said the Arcanium.
oh, I'm just
Oh,
one.
just
okay.
one.
I
Oh.
thought I had to do both of them.
I was also under that.
So did
You're
you?
that Trevor. You don't get a say.
And so Normandy, you're gonna go see if you can find out what happened to the light.
Yeah.
Helena,
light.
you're also the light.
Find the light.
Find
Light bros.
I think I would find Madame Iris. I think she would know what's been happening here.
Okay. So Madame Iris. So everyone, go ahead and write your stuff down. And now, I can't remember what they do in Star Trek. And now the conclusion of our story. Now the continuation.
Oh, on the
yeah, every
two-parters?
two-parters. And now the second part. Here we go.
No. I feel like we chose wrong.
There are no wrong answers.
Get on the boat.
There's
There are just
always.
right answers.
Get on the boat and go back.
Yeah, why didn't I choose that one?
Okay, just leave.
Leave.
That's what I thought you were going to say.
F the lemons and
Turns out
bacon.
it's a silly place.
Put your light in the lighthouse.
No.
You would never.
Selfless?
Never.
Selfless action? Come on.
I would steal it back.
Get the music a little louder, please.
Crunch, crunch, crunch.
As you're walking toward Piln, I said the light goes out in the lighthouse. That's not exactly true. As you're walking toward Piln, something shifts across the land. The aurora borealis that is emanating from Piln looks as though it fractals. There is a moment of concern, and then there are only fractured memories. Not all of you will see these, but the ones who do see your hands reaching toward the Athelion at the top of Piln, as though you are there, standing next to the light of the Athelion that has lit Piln for a millennia. As you're reaching toward the light, fractals continue to bend outward, and you hear the words, "I'm sorry." There's no inflection. That is just the words you hear. I'm not going to give you any like, they could have had an accent, they could have had, does all what you hear. This is Dustin saying. You hear, "I'm sorry." 2 weeks have passed. When you wake up outside of the Ventir Woods in a carriage heading toward Gavra. Your memories, as you look at each other, are broken, fractured, but whole. The name of tonight's episode.
We don't get to be in Piln.
The name of this episode is Fractured But Whole. Is this a South Park?
Oh, damn it!
I was just about to say.
Damn it. Fractured butthole.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry.
I think it's actually called the fractured hole, so I think it's still terrible. Still terrible. Anyways, sorry, Trey Parker, Matt Stone. It's not supposed to be a joke. I'm probably gonna change the name now. Damn it.
I didn't think that way.
I'm glad I could fix that.
Yeah. Go.
Fractured, comma.
I'm
Bigger,
right there with
bigger,
you.
longer, uncut.
Comma saves lives and butts.
So, anyways, we're in a carriage. I apologize.
You see, you look around at each other, and the memories of Piln are fleeting. You're trying to hold on to them, but it's almost like you're waking up from a long nap. The past 2 weeks are not just a blur, they almost feel as though they didn't happen, as though they have been erased. As you look at the carriage, you notice that your original drivers are gone.
Oh no.
Instead, you see Silas Pellegriff.
Yes, he made it.
He's
He's been better.
he's walking one of the horses, and it's almost as though everyone is waking up at the same time. You also notice that in the front carriage, you see that there are a couple of pirates.
What?
One nice-looking carriage, and immediately whisper, you're going to remember that in that carriage is Lily and Madame Iris. Behind you, in a rather armored-looking carriage, you see what looks like perhaps either the only or last remaining members of the Arcanium. And as you are heading toward Gavra, everyone has the same vacant expression upon their faces, as though they are all waking up for the first time in 2 weeks. As you begin to look over your body, trying to remember what happened, horrible pain besets you.
Oh man, is this how you feel, Martin?
Wow. Eli, karma is gonna bite you when you're older.
Yeah, first thing that
Wow.
came to mind.
That was good. That was good.
Yes.
He means because
every day. I know. I got that. I'm well-tempered, seasoned.
It's okay. We're gonna get him right now. Normandy, your arm is burned. It is literally burned up. Looks like deep second-degree burns. It looks as though you've been it looks wrapped and like you dressed it, but you feel the pain of the kiss of fire.
That's what happens when you stab someone in the back.
Martin, you immediately begin to look over yourself. Your ring is missing. Veer. These are very important. You need to make sure you're writing them down and remembering them. Your Ix crystal is cracked. Bjorn, who's not here, has what looks like a sword scar going up from his lip up the side of his face, as though he got the end of a sharp blade right across his face. Helena, we'll come back to. Torin, he doesn't say. I assume he wouldn't say this right away, but sorry, he's not here. He is missing the pieces of metal that were connected that he's been keeping.
That's not good.
Ernan, as you look over at Ernan,
Not the guitar.
he is has been stabbed through the abdomen. You see wrapping dressing across his stomach, and he's wakes up to coughing.
Is the guitar okay?
You don't know yet. And Helena, while you wear the vial across your neck, the light is gone.
Oh no. Go.
Like empty?
Empty.
What?
I was gonna steal that. And the mysteries of Piln will have to be discovered at another time.
Thespius is gonna be so mad.
Good.
So how far? I mean, I guess I'd have to look at the. If I could look
So
at the
the
map.
people
How
we're passing on the road also look confused.
or that are traveling with us.
So only the people traveling.
Okay, so not the okay.
Yeah.
Everyone else is normal.
Yep.
Wait, you're telling me this whole game's not gonna be like remembering from Piln?
Correct.
How far?
Is it
away,
because Trevor and
Nope.
them aren't here? Oh.
How far away are we from
Gavra?
Well, so I know we're on the
Piln?
Yeah.
About 7 days.
So if like
So we're almost back home.
if I sit up and look around on the wagon, is there light in the lighthouse? Because the light.
There is not.
Okay.
So it's dark.
yeah.
Everywhere.
So the whole land is sort of blanketed in darkness.
Do one of us
Is there
have
no
the
sun?
light?
It's just light from.
Yeah, it's just light from the
So
light.
the light from the sun, but it hits
But
through
it's behind the clouds.
clouds.
Right.
So, but there is something is wrong. So the air, the very timbre of the world, that's sound, the very like color of the world feels as though it's becoming pallid, vapid, cold.
I have a question. So the lighthouse of Piln
I'm sure you have lots.
lit up like the islands, but there's another source of light on the mainland.
Correct. And it is now sharply juxtaposed against the rest of the
Okay.
world. So all you see is I'm gonna go there. It looks like the scene, like in the far distance on the horizon, you see the kind of light thrumming like you would when Frodo looks at the mountains leading to Mordor. Like where there's that like kind of in the distance.
Way. I mean that's.
I mean,
Way,
beyond,
yeah,
you
just
can't
down the
see
main- yeah.
anything.
But the light that, for those of us who grew up here, that we were used to always seeing from film
It's
is
gone.
gone.
Can you, if you don't have dark vision, can you see?
Yeah.
It's
It's midday.
not-
It's like dusk.
so you still there's still some light
It's
through the
like
clouds.
twilight
Always.
constantly.
Okay.
Either twilight or dark. Okay.
Whisper,
Seasonal
what was
depression.
yours?
Lily.
My
Everyone needs
wolf
some
ring
vitamin
is
D.
gone.
Your ring.
Yeah. Bloody hell! What was that? Are we all in one carriage then?
I would say that there's a couple carriages.
Okay.
They didn't throw you in there like dead bodies, I would
So
say there's
somebody put us in here though
Bring out your dead.
or you did.
and fell asleep. Yeah.
No. Fear! Fear!
What is happening? I think I might have slept.
The light. Where's the light?
Oh.
Where's the light?
All right. It's all right. Love. It's all right. It's going to be all right.
What happened to you?
I'm not sure, but it hurts.
Can I, is he, like, close to death?
No.
No. He's fine.
The light.
The wood's all abandoned.
It does
He just
that.
looks
It does
hurt.
that all the time.
No, it goes dark. It's never been missing.
It's gone? Can't be gone.
Normandy, this feels like magic. I don't remember a thing. Is this magic? What's going on?
I don't remember a thing. Everything's magic here.
Look in the book.
I'll grab out the book. Can I still read it?
Yeah.
Matthias, do you know anything about what happened? Why am I burnt? Why is she missing her light? Where's Matthias?
Matthias doesn't answer you.
Matthias.
And you get the feeling that he won't.
Ah, crap.
So you got nothing.
I've got nothing. Not a nip.
I think you're awake.
Fear, you don't understand. This is the light of my people. It's gone. It can't just be gone. What happened?
Well, we can find it. But we gotta figure it.
Why are we heading toward Gavra?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Silas, who's driving the wagon?
So, you just see, it looks like one of the pirates.
Oh, you, where are we headed? Why are we going to Gavra? Who put us on the road here?
He stops the horse and looks back. I don't know. It feels like it's where I'm supposed to go. Like it's where I've been going.
But you don't remember anyone hiring you or putting us on this wagon?
It feels like it's at the edge of my tongue.
Looking around, do I realize how close we are to Gavra?
You're about less than a day's ride.
So
We're really far from Piln.
I know. That's all I remember is we were gonna go in there.
We did get in there.
Well, but the light went out.
You think we got in there?
We got into Piln.
Why are there so many people with us?
What do you remember?
I remember getting into Piln. The dude wireless. Wanted our papers.
I remember seeing the light of Piln. I remember
Right.
it felt good. I've never seen it before. I've never been that close.
It was right there, wasn't it?
I remember us bickering about what we were going to do.
We're doing that now. But
Why are there so many caravans with us?
Isn't that Madame Iris's caravan?
I guess so.
what is
I'll jump down
Sure.
and run to the next
So
carriage.
as you jump down and begin to run toward the caravan, meanwhile, we're going to do a meanwhile. Let Jamie have her an emotional moment for character.
Oh no, I have to sneeze.
I guess sneeze.
Oh no!
Don't know what will I do.
Pause.
About 2 weeks ago, actually, more than that,
Yeah, like 3, almost 3.
almost 3, a very, very powerful young girl awakes on a boat.
Finally, it's been like 2 months.
She looks around, and the figure she was fighting is nowhere to be seen. But the ship is devastated. She begins to call her men to attention, and there on the ship, waking up from a calamitous encounter, Brill, you awake, having not gone with the group to the mainland.
No, back to not
To
the
the Shattered Isles, which would be the mainland of the Shattered Isles.
what?
You,
Alexandra.
Will there be more ships that come by?
This is a primary trading route, so I would assume
Agadine Theoden.
one will come through. It may take some days.
Sandra.
She starts to like look like trying to start to order, and you see her.
Can I go to her side and
Yeah.
make sure she's okay?
As
Is this
you-
Aggie?
Xandra.
Sandra, can you refresh my memory?
Sure. So this is the young girl that was very stern inside of all of the brothel. She worked with Madame Iris. She came with. She's supposed
says
to.
so.
She's,
Okay, the pirate captain. Lady.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay.
As you reach her side, you feel a very strong hand hit your shoulder.
I slap it away. She needs to be cared for. It's okay.
He pushes you and takes your place.
Okay.
This is the Silent Night. By George, what was that? You see one of the other knights over on the over against the banister of the ship. Oh bloody hell! It was like my head feels like it was just ripped in half. Xandra leaning over, check. Do a count, see how many survived. And as you look around, you notice the crew has been decimated. So, like, there's maybe 5 people left on the ship, and you see the corpses of pirates floating along the icy waters of the Shattered Isles.
Not
Snake
many.
Eye Joe.
Not enough.
We have to get back to the mainland. She looks over at the Shattered Isles. Perhaps we should set a course.
Are we on land,
Or
or
not.
does there look to be something salvageable that we could row?
So on the ships there would be a contingency row, but you would all it would take many people,
Sure.
and you've got about 8 people. And Xander looks pretty messed up. So does a couple of the pirates.
Can I shackle together some flotsam or something to
Yeah.
pile on and just makeshift an oar and start paddling?
So you will find an oar, and you'll need 2 oars, and they'll both need to be going at the same time, and they're huge. They'll take about probably 3 to 4 people each in order to get that, because you're on like a
Sure.
small schooner.
I'll go around to those who are alive still and find the most capable and say we've got to get to land where we
Can I
can.
get an investigation?
Sure.
For you?
I want to know who's alive.
Snake eye.
It's a great question.
Snake eye.
I also want to know.
20. Dirty 20.
Perfect. So as you're looking, you notice that there are. You can sense where there was an epicenter on the ship, and it looks as though power erupted out. And as you're looking around at the fragments that's left on the ship, some of it looks as though it just dissolved, as if it got hit and disintegrated.
Oh, wow.
And where those hit, you notice that there's pinions, almost like stars, like little pinions of starlight, shattered into the wood. And then you also look and see the remnants of frost, as though the 2 forces just cataclysmically erupted on the ship. The fact that the ship survived at all, you're not 100% sure how that could be possible.
This is the same boat we were on with Aggie and them, correct?
It is.
Was it after they all disembarked?
It is.
Okay. Did Aggie stay with us?
She did.
She
Is she
did,
gone?
and then we
She
found
is.
her as essentially the tangled one.
Yes,
And
yeah, I
that's when
remember
they
that. I
fought,
remember that.
and
But was I there for the battle or?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you
So I
saw it.
watched them
You watched it
go to
happen.
war. But she's missing now.
Basically, it wasn't even a war. It was basically they just went.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you were not
And
welcome.
you were all-
I don't know what you are, but you were not welcome here.
Yeah.
And then and that was here.
And
So I
must-
witnessed this.
Yep.
Uh,
Come from Xandra. So all
Yeah.
this force, all this magic, all this power, it came from her. But now Aggie's gone.
yeah, okay.
Hopefully disintegrated or eviscerated.
Eli's not dead though.
It's a lot to take in. But she was a force for good, I remember. Correct?
You think?
Or
Aggie?
no.
You
Xandra.
don't know.
Okay.
I mean, I would think that she obviously Xandra was trying to protect you and her people.
Right.
But that's
yeah,
all you
okay.
would know.
Yeah.
You're just gonna play it off like you're like nothing happened. You're good. I'm gonna leave you alone.
Um,
He just goes up and stabs her. Too much
Finish it.
power.
Do I level up?
Too much power for one woman to have.
I will get you to shore, but then there's a conversation for us to have.
You see the silent knight just look at you.
Not you.
Oh, what do you need, friend?
For now, extra hands. Find anything we can shackle together, and then we'll make for that land. From there, we'll set up some type of signal fire in hopes that we catch the eye of a passing boat.
As you say this, you see a saltwater stained son of a gun standing at the helm of the ship. He fires a pistol into the water. Just because you're dead doesn't get you off a duty.
Yes.
They don't know that we're not there, that we're not on the island,
Correct.
right? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they're still on the island, I would assume, right? Yeah. Oh, and this is the island we dropped them at? We're right outside them? Okay. I'm sorry. It's been a while since I've watched.
This has been a lot of games ago.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Perhaps we can even send word to look for the rest of the group once we reach the shore.
I think the shore is our primary concern.
We'll get to work then.
You gather about 4 pirates. So Ned, yourself, Snake-Eyed Joe, and it looks like one other of the pirates. And you begin to try to get towards shore. We're gonna need athletic checks, please.
With
Just
only
for
one
me,
pirate
or-
on top of them?
It's helping.
Okay.
I got an 8.
That's still alive.
Got it.
Okay.
Because I have 4 pirates in addition to.
The other side does pretty well. So you start
Okay.
to kind of
Start to spin.
slowly spin. Put your back into it, man! Let's do another one.
Oh, that's better.
Oh,
16.
They don't do very well, but it
We're
evens
catching
out.
up.
You know, it evens out. So it's kind of like this. I'm gonna say after about an hour, your ship kind of croons in. You know, and just like no control, it just goes right onto the beach, just
Yeah.
shattering itself onto the sandy beach. But you have beached the vessel.
Okay.
As you do, you see a small bat come flying from the distance.
Yes, that's
bat.
Yeah.
Nana.
Does it look, I mean, would I recognize it as the one she keeps in her
It
cloak?
looks like it.
Yeah. I'll pick up a stick or something for it to land on, and
It doesn't.
is there a note or anything?
It
tied
doesn't
to
land. It just
Okay,
kind of flies
okay.
around.
Okay.
Ned looks. What is that thing?
I believe it's Veer's bat.
Get it something. What does it eat?
Bananas?
I'm fresh out. I'm afraid.
I don't know, but I'm sure it can feed itself. It is a wild animal.
Well, why is it here?
Well, hopefully that means that they're close.
Or they're dead.
It definitely has a note.
I know, but it's not landing.
Oh.
Do I see a note?
Yeah, perception.
13.
You
I'm
see
sorry.
something attached to its foot, but it's pretty far away.
Brill holds out his hand and is like, "Come here."
Here, Betty.
Like animal,
Come here.
animal handling.
handling.
Yeah, that's good.
You
stuff.
got it.
6.
Yeah, it seems uninterested in
Yeah.
your desperate want for it to come.
Do I remember any of the pirates being particularly close to Veer, or
No, none
No.
of them seem to be super close.
how far are we from the nearby town or village where we dropped?
So
them?
it looks about 30 minutes away.
Oh, okay. Should we send somebody to see if the group is still in town? Some kind of messenger or something, at least let them know we're back on shore. I have to assume they saw the cataclysm.
They're not my concern right now. We've lost many of our men. And obviously there's a force that doesn't want us traveling more inland. I'd like to gather our resources and set up a camp. I'm sure that they can fend for themselves. As they would want us to fend
So
for
where is
ourselves.
it that you need to be? I mean, if we want to rescue, there's a destination on the end of their
I'm not sure. They were our hopes to get the vessel that we needed to go to the mainland. But we have no way of getting back to Gavra.
Was I there for the portal?
No, you
okay,
stayed up.
Okay. Couldn't remember. So we'll just have to flag down a boat and go
Well, then I
back.
guess we better just get some wood and some lumber and make that happen.
If only there was some. As I look at the wreckage of the boat, and I laugh to myself.
You destroy the boat? Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll come back to that. Meanwhile, the group.
So I get to the carriage. Is it like a closed carriage?
Mm-hmm.
Madam Iris, Lily, are you in there?
All right. The carriage door will open and you see Madam Iris come out. Hello, love.
Is Lily all right? Is she with you?
Lily's all right.
This is going to sound a little loony, but I can't remember how we got here. I don't even remember finding you. What do you remember? It's like we're almost to Gavra.
You see her face kind of droop as she looks out. Love, I'm not sure where we are.
We're like less than a day out from Gavra.
No.
There it is.
What are you? She looks at you with. What are you doing here?
Well, it's a really long story, but let me just ask you this. What is the last thing you remember? You were in Piln, right? You were in Piln. What's the last thing you remember in Piln?
A lady does not kiss and tell.
All right, but everything was normal?
It was hard.
Boy.
Difficult.
Yeah. All right. Right. All I know is me and my lot, we were going to Piln, and I remember we got there, and I remember being amazed at how bright it was, and I remember us arguing about something, and then I woke up here, and Erin's like stabbed, and Normandy's burned, and
Oh no, is he all right?
he'll live, but
What a shame.
you know.
I don't know who that's for.
But I don't know.
Not you.
I was hoping you might be able to shed some light on this situation.
I'm sorry, love. Unfortunately, I cannot.
All right. Can I see Lily?
Yes, of course. Come on in, love.
All right. So I'll climb it.
Okay, you climb in, and it's a pretty nice upholstered inside. Looks comfortable. There's some red velvet cushions and things, and you see Lily. She's sitting over on the edge. It looks as though she has a headache. When she sees you, she kind of perks up, unknown to you.
Mm-hmm.
Is that Whisper?
Lily, you are a sight for sore eyes.
What are you doing here?
Honestly, I wish I knew.
Madam, where are we? I'm not sure.
We're almost back to Gavra.
Gavra!
I know. I don't know how it happened either. I was coming to Piln.
Piln, why were you coming to Piln?
Maybe I was coming to see you. Or
Maybe you weren't.
Maybe I was. I'm here, ain't I?
But we're not in Piln.
No.
This is hurting my head.
I know. Trust me, I know. You ought to see Ernan. He's got like a stab wound through his stomach, and he doesn't know how.
Oh, what a shame.
I know. I get. Yeah. I think a lot of people are really broken up about it, but he doesn't know what happened to him either.
None of you know what happened, and you're on your way to Piln.
We were at
No, you're
Piln.
on your way to Gavra.
Now we're on our way to Gavra.
I was hurting my head with.
I know. Look, love. I'm just glad you're all right. We'll get it all sorted. I'm sure we will.
Is there anyone else in that caravan?
There isn't.
It's just Iris and her, and
It is just Iris and her.
I've got some good news too. Me Gram's out. She'll know what to do. We'll talk to her as soon as we get
Gram?
in. Right.
But I thought she was in the reef.
She was in the reef, let me just say that your friend Whisper got a little more pull than I used to have.
How much, Pool Whisper?
I mean, I don't know. I guess it comes down to what we need. But right now, let's just get to Gavra. We'll find Graham. We'll find out what's going on.
All right, Whisper.
All right. I've got to go check in with my mates and see if they can figure any of this out.
So as you say that, Madam Iris kind of grabs you and pulls you to the front of the carriage. Whisper, where are the rest of my girls?
I honestly don't know. I don't know where anybody else is. There's only like 3 wagons? There's only like 3 wagons here. And look outside, look back.
She looks. Where is it?
I don't know. I don't know what happened. It can't be good.
All right, well, we'll head to Gavra.
I think we got to figure out what we can do from there.
All right.
All right. Then I'll head back to Silas. Where was he?
He was in front of your cart.
Like driving it, or just like riding a horse?
He was just walking a horse.
All right.
You notice that his armor looks pretty beat up, but other than that, he looks no worse for wear.
Silas.
I don't need your lip today, Whisper.
I ain't bringing any. I just want to know, do you remember anything of what happened or how we got here? And what the hell happened to you? Look at you.
I don't know. I woke up walking this horse. Seems like everybody here's been hit with the same mental malaise.
Right. That's what I'm gathering too.
Whisper, I got a feeling. You don't care.
Try me.
I got a feeling that you did something right by me. But I don't know what.
Well, why don't you just hold on to that feeling for a little while till we figure out what's what?
It's a mighty confusing feeling, Whisper.
I'm sure it is.
Do you know where the other 2 are?
Maxis and Nessius?
Sure.
No, but I can still almost hear their voices in me head.
I get out of the caravan and
You should try to drown that out, Whisper.
I was just gonna say that. This is the most peaceful 10 minutes I've had.
Begging your pardon, miss, but they could be dead.
So,
Effing weird.
All right. Well, Captain, I think we just have to get to Gavra and see what we can find out. They must know what happened at Piln. I mean, you see what I see over there.
I see a darkness
Right.
stretching across the land with its cold fingers, stretching into my mind.
So let's just hope that Marquis is on this.
We can only hope.
Someone in authority.
they gotta be terrified to go back to Gavra, right, Whisper? They left for a reason.
You mean,
Madam Iris and
I think they left because of all the turmoil in the houses, but I think we got that sorted out.
But did you tell them?
Oh. You mean that everything's sorted out?
Yeah.
I might have forgotten that.
Are
I was
they-
trying to sort out what was happening before.
Are they okay?
They are. You want to go talk to them?
Oh, I think we. Helena, get over it and get
I
out
need
here.
a horse. I need a horse. Somebody give me a horse.
You're not going back to Piln.
It's like 7 days ride.
Everyone's looking around, and Silas has got the only one. He's like,
No.
There's only one horse.
well, the other
And
horses
then
are
they're
tied
pulling
to
the
the
wagon.
wagons.
Oh.
Silas is the new horse daddy.
Who's in that caravan?
What caravan? Oh,
There's
One
some
behind
pirates.
us.
There's a couple pirates.
There's a third.
I'll go over to that one.
Yeah, I would.
Two of you are walking over to it.
Does anyone else want to come?
Hello.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
All right, as you head toward that caravan, you notice that the people are wearing the same hoods that you saw when you first met Brill.
Oh.
That's
The
right.
Arcanian people.
Oh,
Oh,
good, we
Arcadia.
found them.
Yes.
Do you know what? Do you know what happened?
I see by your puzzled look that you have the same inquisitiveness as us. No, we do not know it happened.
Where were you? Were you in Piln?
The last thing I remember is I was working on an experiment of light.
Where at?
Piln,
How many of
We're
them?
in Piln.
the Arcanium Sanctatorium,
That doesn't mean anything to me. Is that in the lighthouse? Is that in a random building?
near the lighthouse.
It's all just simmer down now.
Are you
many-
the reason that
how
it
many
looked like the
people-
light was out? Is that
What
the-
are you talking about? The light of Piln cannot go out.
I'm going to point towards
at it.
Piln.
Did you do that? Egads!
No, it's not possible.
What kind of experiment were you running?
No, this wasn't my fault.
Stealing the light as an
No, it would never.
How many people are in this caravan?
You haven't opened up the caravan.
Oh,
How many people do you have?
I'm not sure. He stops the horses.
No, keep going.
What am I doing? What am I doing?
Keep riding the horse.
How am I here?
We're
He
figuring
gets
that
off the
out.
horse and looks toward the the lighthouse of Piln. Piln. He looks back at you. We are doomed.
I don't know if,
He looks at you very seriously. We are all going to die.
not with that attitude.
why?
The light keeps the darkness at bay.
But what is the darkness gonna do?
Remember those things that we fought in Gavra that one night? I believe that, when the tower blew up.
You think now that the lighthouse is out, there was going to be bunches of those?
I believe.
Like,
They're
where
going to
are
more
they when the
people.
light is here? Are they in existence?
Probably in shadows. I don't know.
So at this point, you guys are only a couple of hours from Piln.
From Gavra.
These playing games after work is a
Yeah, it's a
the
lot.
pits. The gates to Gavra open, and you see a group, a caravan, come riding towards you. Like you're about 2 hours away. It's gonna take them a little bit of time, but that's what happens.
I'm gonna pop inside the Arcanium's.
Yeah, like we
Caravan.
opened.
It's completely sealed. It's a metal carriage.
Do you have a key to this?
We need to see how many people survived.
Yes, of course, of course. He walks in the back, pulls out a key, and puts it into the lock and turns it. You see these runes fire up. And the door opens to the caravan. Inside, you see an old, wizened-looking gentleman. He looks like... Huh?
No.
He looks very old. He kind of sits back. He doesn't look like he can move very well, and you see two other Arcanium soldiers standing next to him.
Do they look like soldiers like Brill, or do they look like the
They look
mages?
like soldiers like Brill.
So there's only one of the because most of them didn't look like Brill. Most of them weren't armored out.
These two are armored out, and you see an old
Okay.
wizened-looking person.
That's why I made the face. Wizened.
I wonder if that Duke is dead.
No, Riley's just a rat.
Who is there?
I'm normally Morthal. We may have an incident, and I know that you're part of the Arcanium by your wares, and
I'm gonna point towards the guy that opened the door.
and he confirmed my suspicions, but we're not in Piln anymore.
I surmised.
And don't panic, but the lighthouse is out. And I have a question for you. That's what's the last thing you remember?
Okay.
Not enough. And I suspect I will remember less as time goes on. Are we near Gavra?
About
Hours, he said.
about a
We
couple
must
hours.
reach the inner sanctum of of Castle Gavra.
Inner sanctum.
It is imperative. Are we there?
We're about a couple hours away from Gavra.
I would assume, based on our current trajectory, that we have engaged in a most important contingency plan.
And that plan would be?
I must reach the obelisk.
Oh, we know what the obelisk is. Okay.
All right.
Enough of your dawdling. Get the horses moving immediately.
I want to look at the guy that opened the door. It's like,
The horse is moving immediately.
No, the contingency. The contingency. Yes, my lord. And the Arcanium gentleman will go to start driving toward Gavra.
What's the contingency?
I'm not sure a lot, but we have to get him to the obelisk.
Deal.
It is obvious that we had to escape Piln. All of us.
Understandable.
What kind of experiments were you doing with light?
We were trying to understand it. The Athelian is not just light, it is tangible. It is all matters and forms at the same time. It can pool, it can siphon, it can give. And it is never used up. We are trying to understand it.
No one will ever be able to truly understand it.
That does not excuse us from trying. Please, madam, I must get the elder to the obelisk.
By all means.
You are welcome to come. You are a part of this.
Yeah, probably should.
Yes?
yep.
Yeah,
You guys
let's
jump
roll
back in the caravan and you start to head toward Gavra. After about 2 hours, you see a group of somewhat familiar faces approaching. You see 2 paladins, a young girl, and your good friend Brill. They are surrounded by a cohort of what looks like the Marquis guards.
How did you get here?
Do I have a memory of the last few weeks?
So
or-
it was a tough few weeks. You were able to pull down the bat, which said that they had gone on
Here's a
So-
portal.
to go through a portal, headed back to Gavra. After about a week, you were able to flag down a vessel that took you back to Gavra. While your group had explored the Shattered Isles, you found desolation. You found that literally something had attacked the village, killing people, and your group barely survived each of the nights, protecting one another in large campfires before you were able to flag down the ship. After you got back, the Marquis, Selendra Cassiandros, was very giving to you and has told you that she will procure the ship as soon as this group returns. Seeing that the lighthouse has gone out, which is difficult for all of you because you basically see it gone out like today. It's not like it just happened 2 weeks ago. It looks as though it's gone out today.
So the last 2 weeks, there's been like, from what he thinks.
You were hit with the same kind of mental moment.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Well, I would know about the contingency, so I probably set up scouts along the way to watch for the Arcanium's caravan to be coming.
So you would have found out, you would assume the contingency would be happening now when
Right.
the light went out. So there's not much, so you probably
Okay.
would have gone out to find them,
Okay.
Which is what you're doing, right?
which is what
Yeah,
you're doing right
yeah.
now.
Yeah.
You don't know much
It's
about
probably, I was like, we need to set up a chain of scouts along the path, and the first guy who went out is like, I see them. And I'm like,
coming.
no, like,
It can't possibly be.
yeah. So I'll hurry out. And as we approach, I will pull the bat out and
It flies to you.
Good job, Nana. Yeah, I knew you could do it.
she
I
has
think that
banana all
everyone-
over her face because I've just kept feeding it.
That's
to
the only
her.
thing you thought I could eat.
I swear, I think that nobody trusted you.
You see bites all
Yeah,
over
get
my
the
arm and neck. Stupid bat. You're here already?
Where is everyone else?
Where's Aggie?
Yeah, where is
Right, his
Aggie?
ward that he swore to protect with his life.
Yeah, the evil one.
He keeps leaving everywhere.
Yeah.
I have a feeling I have as much to tell you as you do I, but first we must... Is the elder with you?
He's in that car.
Yeah, he's right back there.
The Marquis has promised to supply us with a ship, but first I must get you all there, and part of that is bringing him to the obelisk.
You guys know why the light went out?
It
Is
just,
the city in chaos?
it just happened.
Just
It's not been out for more than a few hours.
We just got. What?
I think we've been on the road for like 2 weeks. When I think back, what do you remember of what do you remember of yesterday?
So everything from yesterday seems fine.
Yeah, I mean...
Oh, so he doesn't have like a gap.
He doesn't have a gap.
Okay. But it does look like the light just went out.
Just
again.
went out.
So
Okay.
was the light there? No, why would we have left?
Oh, no, and right, I don't.
What do you mean?
Look,
Well,
we had
we've-
just gotten there.
Like we don't.
Was it another
We-
one of your portals? Did you find a portal?
No, we've been traveling in these caravans, but like, the last thing we all remember was getting to Piln.
But we don't actually remember being in Piln. What we got there.
And I don't remember getting all of these injuries or things breaking or
It may have had to do with the cataclysmic event between Aggie and...
yeah. Where is Aggie?
Xander is there,
I mean,
I just stare.
hopefully dead.
what
She's
happened?
not dead. Now where is she? What happened?
I don't know what she is, but she's gone.
No, but what happened?
She started killing my men.
It's not possible.
Oh, it's possible.
We saw her, Normandy. We saw.
I have to agree, it was pretty horrific.
Then what happened? You fought?
I didn't fight. The lady fought. Quite valiantly, I might add. She was a right testament to the... her lineage. Her birthright, that's enough.
Well done. Now where is Aggie?
I've told you, I believe she is dead.
Then you would. Aren't you? You're supposed to protect her, but she's a goddess.
We just learned that she's a goddess. How did you defeat her?
She's not dead. But
How
no.
do you know she's not dead?
I have my ways, but just I can feel it. I have ideas. Now,
That's weird.
I talk to a person.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
So
mate.
Matthias is connected to her.
Technically,
So is Matthias telling you she's not dead?
I don't think Matthias is with me anymore, but I can still cast the magic.
Regardless, where's the rest of your crew?
Can we have these conversations as we walk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As we move?
I'm sorry, I thought we were.
No, I just...
Yeah, gotcha.
Perfect. You start heading toward the city of Gabra.
Yeah.
How did you... Is anyone else wondering how you escaped a goddess?
The tangled one.
She thinks she destroyed her.
How does no offense, but how does a spunky little girl and 2 very strong knights defeat a goddess?
They just said they didn't fight.
Magic's a fickle thing.
So she just gave up? She only killed part of her crew?
Sounds like this little lass has a lot more in her than she appears.
Let's call it spunk.
She's got a lot of spunk.
Whatever.
It's more than you could imagine. It was
Yeah, Brill, what happened since no one else wants to say it?
I basically said it was cataclysmic and glorious.
I'm all for,
Show and tell.
you know.
Where's your light? Weren't you wearing something? I remember it glowed like the eyes of my god.
Can you not bring that up, please? I can't.
She's been screeching.
I'm sorry.
We're gonna find it.
Yeah, we'll find it.
We have to find it.
I agree.
I'm glad to see that you all survived. We thought you had died.
I said we went through the portal. Or do you think we died in Piln?
Well, before we were able to get your note, I thought you died.
Gotcha.
It's reasonable.
The Isles were a mess, a nightmare.
Yeah.
We saw that too.
We battled every night until we were rescued, if you will.
I just remember the goat room.
Well, we found there's a portal here that can take us different places around Tyve.
Yeah, but I don't know if it really works. Torin was trying to figure that out.
Well, maybe Torin will know.
Did you find one in Piln?
None of us
We
know
weren't
what
in
We
happened.
can't
Piln.
remember Piln.
Long enough.
We don't even know if we were really in Piln.
We were
saw
in Piln
Piln.
because somebody took my light.
Could that not happen anywhere?
Where else would it have happened, Fear?
I don't know.
Is
But it
do
happened
you have the vial?
right
It's just
here.
empty? Is that?
Please, can we stop fighting? Bjorn. No.
Have you?
That's not the voice.
Have you? What about that little shadow creature? Is he okay?
Oh, maybe they know something.
I mean, if the light is gone, is the dark gone as well?
Rue, could you come out?
Kevin.
That's a good thought.
There's no response.
Oh, man.
And Themeric?
Yep, Themeric.
Well, I can never see him. I'll never know where he's at.
I pull out a piece of bread and just try.
The
and
bread goes
feed.
away.
Do you remember what happened?
Do you remember?
No. Thwart doesn't know what happened. Thwart just suddenly had a headache.
You don't remember seeing a lighthouse at all in Piln?
I think we've established that no one remembers.
I think we should spend another 25 minutes.
Perhaps that's what this game should be called rather than Fraction but Whole. The Remembrance.
All right, well, that doesn't answer our questions then. All right. Let's get to the obelisk and find out what the contingency plan is.
I agree. This puzzle's too hard.
Let's let the game just tell us what's going on.
Well, I don't know if there's much to figure out yet. I wonder if how Torin's little timer is going.
I don't know. That's a good point.
I don't know, guys. It's like I'm not really here.
So Rue's, Rue's gone. You can't.
Does
You can't
it?
pull it out of the shadow.
Yeah, doesn't come out of the shadow. And Themaric,
It's just
does
like
he?
us.
His mind is like us, but does he seem weaker, stronger? Like, is it like? Does he look like he's been hurt?
Can't see him.
Okay.
He
He's still
sounds
invisible.
fine.
He sounds fine.
He sounds okay though.
Okay.
We're just walking. There's like a trail of blood.
Well, you know, I'm just thinking like once
He's dragging corpses.
once the light goes out, I don't know what's gonna happen to you guys.
All right, so you start to head toward Gavra.
How close are we to dusk?
You're midday, so it's probably like 4 o'clock. So it's gonna start. It's
Getting
gonna
dark.
start getting darker soon here in good old Scotterston without the light of Piln.
We're gonna want to be inside the city.
Yeah.
All right. About an hour passes, and you head into the doors of Gavra. As you do, you sense an air of nervousness. There is a palpable fear hanging in the air as you head through the once bustling city of Gavra, which now seems to be in both a turmoil of civil unrest as well now as the fear of the Light of Piln going out. The doors do not only shut behind you, but the portcullis has come down, and your writ of passages are thoroughly investigated. But you are welcomed into the city. The wizened old man calls several times from his carriage, "We must hurry. We're running out of time." As you head through the city, it takes you quite a while to reach the castle. As you remember, the city is sprawling and large. You reach the city of the Marquis around 6:30, and already the tendrils of darkness begin to spread across the land. This murky twilight begins to turn to night. As you reach the white pillars of the castle, you are welcomed quickly into the halls, brought before the Marquis Cylindra Cassiandros, and without even acknowledging her existence, the wizened old man approaches. He is wearing dark purple and red robes. He has a long bushy beard, but he does not don the top hat of Phineas Moon. He does, however, walk with a scepter in his hand, and he bows low to the Marquis.
Your Majesty, I represent the great secret order of Gavra, the arcanium which exists under your glorious observance.
I've been told that time is of the essence.
Of course, my lady. You may not be aware of it, but there is an ancient contingency set forth by the Arcanium in the unfortunate event that the lighthouse of Piln were to extinguish.
Oh, see, I was right. Contingency.
I must make it into the inner sanctum, the Sanctorum Obelisque.
You see one of the Arcaniums look at you. It's just
He's always a little dramatic.
Your Majesty, it is imperative that I and my guards here are allowed full access to the Obelisque.
She seems uncomfortable. Yes, of course. Do you know what's happened?
No,
Not a clue.
none of us have any memory.
Please, my lady, time is of the essence.
I look at
They
Brooke.
say it's been weeks. We haven't experienced that here. But they say it's been weeks since Piln went.
All of this is as it should be when the lighthouse of Piln extinguishes. Please, my lady, I must reach the Obelisque.
Can I?
Can I
Can I will
insight?
inside him?
Sure.
Yeah.
Do I recognize
What are you
him?
looking for?
I like
I think he's trying to get to the.
yeah, like
Obelisk.
this. I guess I'm trying to see if his.
Well, he's definitely trying to get to the obelisk.
I want to
so
see
yes,
if his
you don't have to roll.
intentions.
Well, no,
seem-
no, no. His intentions don't
intention,
seem
yeah.
right.
Like they don't seem pure. Like are
Oh, okay, sounds good.
Do I recognize this guy? Or the other knights that?
Sure.
Wow,
that's
that's really good.
that's also I was trying to look at Bro to see like does he trust this guy?
14.
I'm on 22.
12.
Seems legit.
I'm really analyzing like the outfit of these
This
knights.
guy's definitely an Arcanium member. He's probably from the upper echelons, but
What about the guards?
huh?
What about the knights that are with him? Are they?
So he seems like he's all part of the in the know, and he looks as though he is trying to fulfill the contingency, the same one you've been trained on, but you don't
Okay.
know what the contingency is. Your insight, though, his motives are less than pure.
Sure.
They said we could come, didn't they? He's like, we're part of it.
He did. At least to bring him there.
At least to bring you to Gavra.
I mean, I would continue to follow them.
my whole path has been to protect the Arcanium. So at this point, whether his intentions are pure or not, it's what the Arcanium would need
Perfect.
to exist and continue.
My lady, I am one of the sole survivors of the Arcanium. My knowledge. You need it. Tyve needs it.
Very well, I will. Do you all concur?
What do you know of the Athelian?
I know that it is the lifeblood of Tyve. It is the light, tangible and yet intangible,
Well, how are you gonna fix it?
empirical and yet metaphorical.
And how does
I was-
going to the obelisk
How are you gonna fix it?
fix it?
I cannot fix the light. I cannot reignite the light of Piln. But the obelisk offers the only source of protection,
Which is?
preservation.
Did Phineas ever talk in our times together on the road or any of that?
Not about the
About-
contingency.
no,
Not about the light.
about-
going out.
What do you
Well-
mean preservation?
We will be safe in the obelisk.
No, no,
What about
You mean-
everyone else?
Right. Only the people in the obelisk?
Yes.
What is it going to do?
It's a safe room.
What?
Is it? I don't think that's what he means, Helena. I feel like he's gonna do
We're
some
wasting
crazy
time!
stop type crazy magic or something.
No. What are you talking
You
about?
say we'll be safe.
What will
in-
happen to those outside? Those we care about.
They are already dead.
That's what I mean. It's a safe room.
For the whole city?
Sounds like just for him.
For those that are a part of this.
It's just like to preserve
Canned
his knowledge.
food.
He just like opens up a compartment.
That's why he wanted to get there so quickly before the darkness came and got him.
Just what is
Helena,
it going? How is it
the
going to
rest are
protect
lost.
you?
This is our only way in.
What is it going to do, Brill?
It'll keep us safe.
If you want to stay out here, that's fine. But my lady, please. These are the contingencies of the Arcanium. I must reach the obelisk.
I'm going. She will come with us.
Who?
The what?
Marquis?
The Marquis.
She does not know our ways.
None of them do, but she is important.
Do you vouch for her, Brill?
As much as I do for you.
I cannot
wanna
leave
go
my
in there.
people.
You will come.
I begin starting to usher because I'm getting this.
I cannot
sense of-
leave my people.
Please bring her.
What is going to happen?
The rest of the guards start to look very uneasy.
Are they going?
Can someone remind me how big is the obelisk?
Oh, it's huge.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
But the the interior is not like it's tall.
Okay.
The interior
Get on my
you
shoulder.
believe could house about 20 people from what
Okay.
you saw.
Okay.
Is it going to transport them somewhere?
No, it's going to preserve their knowledge and keep them safe until this apocalyptic
So is it gonna
darkness passes.
like
The darkness will
put
come
them in
in.
a stasis?
Essentially. Or it'll just keep them in there until they run out of supplies and they end up dying anyways.
I need to know.
How far is
Brill,
the
what
obelisk
does
from
it
where we
do?
are?
It's
Down.
it'll take you about no, it's way upstairs
Oh,
across the bridge.
Oh, this is where the portal was?
Well, where the portal you came from, the Shattered
Yeah,
Isles.
it is
Yeah.
in that obelisk.
It's in
okay.
the obelisk.
Yeah, that's
I'm
what I'm
sorry,
saying.
the obelisk.
Obelisk.
Are they like? Are they
Obelisk.
okay? Are they going through the portal somewhere safe, like the mainland, or are they like gonna put their bodies in stasis until this is all over?
I think
like
it's
just
more
like
like a
cryogenic chambers
Yeah,
come out of
like
the wall.
Fallout.
Yeah. We're Vault 33.
Yes.
Okay.
Are you using the portal?
I don't trust
He
him.
looks at you like incredulous.
How do you know?
It doesn't matter. We all know. Are you using the portal?
We are simply using the obelisk.
Yeah,
What
they're
part
lea-
of it?
They're leaving.
They're leaving.
Where are you going?
There's a safe place for us of the Arcanium's highest order. We are supposed to meet.
Well, Whisper, where's the only other light?
That's in the Dios Ostium. Or beyond the central Tyve.
No one can get beyond the Diosostium, but
We need
the Arcanium can survive.
light to get past the Diosostium, but we don't have the light.
I do not know of your problems. I must reach the obelisk.
I mean, I feel like we're still walking.
There's
right?
two options.
No, she's never left. She's like,
We either stand with the people of Gavra, or we see wherever this takes us.
I'd like to see where this takes us, personally.
I don't feel like our mission is here.
Can we go through this at any point?
I believe this is a one-time chance, sir.
Well, not
he
if
holds something against his neck.
Only I have the key.
I size up the guards.
I so want to say, but we can take it. I'm not
They
gonna.
look strong, but they're not.
Yeah.
I wonder if. So I'll say this to you. I wonder if we should see where his portal goes.
You think we can come back through it?
Oh, I don't know, but we could at least see where it looks like it's going.
That's
If
true.
you don't try, you die.
But we can't leave everybody here.
It'll all be for a time period. We can always come back and save them.
We already left them here once. We weren't coming back. We have those that you cared most about, and I'll look at Lily and
They're not. Are they with us?
the whole caravan came, right?
Yeah, is like Xandra here?
They're all in the courtroom.
Oh, okay.
They're all in the
Oh, yeah.
hall.
All right.
Are they
Well,
all
then, yeah,
coming
let's
with
go.
us?
Well, let's go see.
So Lily and they just kind of look at you, Madam Iris. Whisper, what is going on?
I wish I knew, but I think we got to at least see this bit through and see where this old bloke is leading us.
I didn't think I was gonna.
The Marquis, I've heard enough. We will go investigate this obelisk. Follow me. She will lead a band of this cohort up. She takes 4 guards with her, and your little group, and you head up toward the obelisk. When you head up to the tallest part of the castle of Gavra. You then cross the great bridge overlooking the city, and as you do, you get a view out, and it looks literally like storm clouds are moving in around, like from the east. It looks like storm clouds are moving in.
Well, this is about the time we usually leave. All right, we keep going.
You
poor
head
guy
into the
who
central chamber where you thought there were sacrifices being made. You told them
There
to
were.
shut that shit down.
There were.
And you see the Stargate-esque archway with a small basin of water at the base of it. And then you also notice that the archway has all of these runes, one of which you have mapped to the Shattered Isles.
It's the only one that looks like activated, right?
It does. The only one that looks activated. All right.
Can I jump?
Yeah, by all means.
So I stop on the ramp overlook and kind of put my hand to the Book of Psalms to Eth and say a silent prayer and say under my breath, take care of yourself, Gramps.
Oh.
Well, I don't know.
If anyone's gonna survive this, it's Graham.
She just like.
And then I
You head into the room. Perfect.
Do we know this old geezer's name?
Nobody
No
has
one-
asked.
nobody's asked him.
Yeah.
The wizened one.
Wizened one.
The wizened one. That's
Is
that's
he one
canon.
of? Is he
Captain,
one of
that's
the?
canon.
Is he one of these that
Earl.
Matthias talked about though?
Nope.
You're positive?
We must
100%.
Jim.
Because there was a mage, right?
There was a couple.
Oh, that went to the mainland the first time around?
Yeah.
There
Back when,
was
yeah.
Ziltrix.
How do you know that this isn't one of them?
The one I can't pronounce because one of them's a girl. One of them was Ziltrix. One of them was a Paladarian. One of them was Aggie. One of them was Matthias.
Okay.
Matthias or Ziltrix left all of them. I don't. Oh, one of them is also. Crap, what's his name? Horatio. He's not there.
Horatio.
Isn't that you?
The one who's traveling with
Horatio and
Yeah.
Abisque.
One of them was a girl. I do not remember or know how to pronounce her name. And then it was like Drax. Draxos? Not Draxos. Like Drax the Paladarian.
I have.
But not this guy, probably.
Yeah, Paladarians are.
If this guy is one of those people,
We're dead.
yeah. So, anyways, you reach into the central chamber.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron, Melosis, Horatio, Draxus,
That's the
Kale,
one
and
I'm forgetting
Angelique.
about.
He's not one of them.
I'm not telling. Maybe.
Plot point.
Oh.
Siltrix. No.
No.
You head into the central room. The wizened one heads toward the center with his 2 guards.
Stand back, lest you be caught in the splendor of our Lord.
He pulls out the key and he shines it up toward the archway, and one of the archway moves and seems to pull into a position that looks just like the key. As he holds it up, the rune on the door opens and the water from the basin moves up into the archway.
Yes, sanctuary.
And he starts to head toward the portal with his 2 guards. As he does, you notice that 4 of the guards of the marquee walk up alongside him. So who's all in this room? We've got the group here.
Iris, Lily,
Yep.
Xandra,
Sandra,
Ned, and Len.
Ned, Len, the Queen,
Big quiet
Oh, is
guy.
Snake Eye here?
Snake Guy.
Snake. No, Snake Eye.
Snake Eye Joe.
Those 4. Yeah.
Silas, if it's everybody
Yeah,
who's on the
Silas.
caravan.
Yeah.
Snoop Dolphin.
Is that the one surviving pirate? He died to a shadow attack.
So he walks toward this archway, and as he does, you see a hook
No.
come out of the water of the archway. It comes out very fast, and you see it wrap around one of the guards' necks, and as it pulls, it decapitates him instantly. The wizened one falls back, and as he does, you see this. It looks like a paladin, but it's all black, and chains are all from the person's armor. As he comes through, you see this. You see wolf heads on the pauldrons and chains just moving along the floors. And as he lifts his hands, more chains go around the 4 guards, and you see them kind of start to shake as it attaches to them, and they all pull their blades and begin to look toward you. As he steps all the way through, you see the wizened one, and he tries to break the symbol, and as he does, it closes behind this figure, who then steps and crushes the wizened one's head.
I bring you the glory of the chain.
Initiative intermission.
Okay, well, you can't let this plague. This is the plague. This is the plague. The
I'm
chain.
thinking sanctuary doesn't mean what he thought it meant.
So happy. Welcome back, everybody. This is Roll Seekers of the Legend of Nabell. We're going to get ready to jump right back into the action tonight. Initiative.
Oh,
Good.
nat 20.
Good. Wow. Yep. Martin. Nat 20.
15.
We should have saved some. of
Don't
these.
worry, I'll bring up the rear, guys.
That one?
I have 22, guys. Come on. Nice.
Yeah.
You can go first, Martin.
No, sorry, 12.
Well, maybe. I got a +4. Oh yeah, I guess I did.
I think the rules just say you can
This is,
decide.
see, Brill has a lightsaber, it's just
I
not
think so.
ignited yet.
Oh, I see that. Yeah.
I think our rules is whoever had the high initiative.
There's no
but-
pillars for you
So
to
we
roll
voted.
behind.
We
Yeah.
started cheating. We started
Yeah,
letting
I
people
think I
pick.
just.
I'm probably in the front somewhere, but whatever. Definitely right next to him. War
Just
Machine.
right now.
I haven't seen a War Machine mini in a while.
That was cool.
There's
I'm
some
really
there.
excited that you knew that it
Their
was War
sculpts
Machine.
were so awesome.
They were so awesome.
So awesome. I bought so many trolls just for like.
Yeah, I got super into the hordes, the werewolf ones.
Okay. Mine were the
Ouroboros or something?
Orkin or something. Oh yeah, the Ouroboros.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we were always looking for those. Like anywhere we went.
Is
The
that
roller
company still
ones?
around?
Mm-hmm.
It
Yeah,
is.
they're at Gen Con every year. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into initiative tonight.
Ooh, that made it look worse. Sorry.
What do people roll?
24.
Nat 20. Nat 20.
20.
12.
Who's going first?
Arm wrestle for it.
I'll go first.
22.
You know, I'm just gonna go right behind.
22.
Just so you know.
Okay, I'm gonna beat you guys. Okay,
12.
that's gonna be here probably.
Oh.
8.
That's gonna be here probably, and that's. All right, let me go ahead and roll Aaron in for you, gang. All right, 14.
Right.
Hey. How's he looking at all this?
And is he still? We didn't heal him, so he's still like pretty bloodied.
No, he's
Scars on his wrist
got-
start to glow.
Oh, I thought he
We've
had
been
to stab.
traveling.
Okay.
You've been traveling though.
Okay.
Yeah.
The scars on his wrist start to glow when he sees this guy.
Maybe.
He wasn't near death or anything.
Oh,
Because I used my ability.
Oh,
I
that's
think
right,
he's
that's
just like
right.
wrapped up in like.
Just wrapped up with a
I'm
bandage.
glad my shirt is below the level of the table because I dumped salsa on myself during the break.
Oh no.
Dare you?
Pretty much typical. Par for course.
I understand.
Sorry, gang. It's gonna take me a few minutes to get all these guys up.
Oh sure, brag about it.
Wait,
He's gotta
all
roll
these
5.
guys?
Uh huh.
Isn't there just the one dude step through?
Uh huh.
And then he took 4 guards.
Oh,
We should have left the
when they
ladies'
changed-
guards downstairs, I think.
Excuse me.
I'm hoping they'll all just run.
He's got them chained, I
You
think.
think he's yeah?
Oh, the guard.
they're
Oh, I'm
not-
talking
they're not
about like
under his
Madame Iris
control.
and Lily and all them. They
Oh
should
yeah,
just
yeah.
run.
I think they're level 20, please.
Tell them to go to Twitch.
Huh?
Tell them to go to Twitch.
Go to Twitch, please.
If you're
everyone
on
that's
TikTok,
For this camera.
Oh yeah, you want to see the
The
combat?
battle
video.
cam is on Twitch.
Friendship? Yeah.
All right. So, axe. That's one of the guards. So is the kneeling guy.
Okay.
So actually, can you move the kneeling guy and the hammer dude so that way we have, because that actually looks.
Oh, like swap
Yeah.
their positions?
Those guys look way more heavily armed. Axe and the hammer. Those are the 2 guards that were with the wizened one. The other guards look like they are simply the Marquise guards. They don't look very imposing. But the center rusticulum paladin, he don't look too good. He looks pretty beefy. He looks
And
beefy.
is he connected? Just so I
There
understand.
are chains connecting him to the 4 guards.
Okay. Yep.
The 4 guards now look like they are going to try and attack
Yeah.
you.
They're no longer our side.
But there's 6 guards total, right? Because she brought 4, and then the wizened guy had 2. Oh, but 1 got decapitated.
True facts.
So there's
Yeah,
one
she's
guard
back
that's
here with
not.
them.
One guard's with us.
I think that's.
Us?
You got 4 guards. So
Plus 6.
you're right. So the all 3 of those guards look the same except for the hammer guy. The hammer guy looks tougher.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is like, there's still one more guard because the Marquis brought 4. So
So he would be in the
He's
back.
got these.
We got one guard on our side.
You've got, so on the board right now, I've got on the right hand side. No, that's not right. The right hand, my right hand.
Oh.
I've got Snake Eye. Nope. Snake Eye Joe. And then you've got Lily and. What are you doing?
Oh, I didn't see this one. I didn't see the pillar.
Lily
Sorry.
And Madame Iris.
Okay.
And on the other side, you've got Len Mallory. That's Ned, Len, and Zandra.
Sandra.
And so is this the marquee?
No, that's Brill.
Oh,
I
okay.
actually have the marquee on here, so we'll need to get a marquee.
And there's one more guard.
Can this be the marquee?
Yep. No.
Lily, Madame Iris, and who was in front of them?
That one?
Snake
that's
Eye.
Snake Eye.
Snake Eye.
For now.
Oh, there you go.
That's me for my wedding.
It is. Sally for the
Nice.
wedding.
It's fitting.
I wanted the big scary one.
Okay, Martin, you are up in initiative, sir.
All right, so old Whisper's gonna show his heroism. He checks out the situation, and then, like a shadow,
He's
goes
gone.
darting off. What is the light situation in this obelisk?
It's fairly dark.
Yeah, so I'm gonna move, and I'd like to try and do a. Is there a hide check for this? Stealth? I'm trying to disappear. I'm just gonna run and.
Into the shadows.
Hide.
Okay.
Does this guy look human?
An 11.
I think he's humanoid.
Humanoid?
Okay, give me a second.
I don't like the looks of this.
Okay, you're not sure
Yeah,
if you're hidden
yeah.
or not. All right, Veer.
Where is the key?
Oh, it's broken. Underneath the guy's boot.
It is broken though.
Broken.
And the
Okay.
portal is shut.
The portal's shut.
Yes.
That's why he broke it. To close it.
Yeah, but I was just
Gotcha.
curious.
Yeah.
I would like to move 30 feet of that away towards that pillar. Not forward.
Oh, so just 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35?
30 and back one. Back one.
Okay, so there.
Like back one more. Like I want to go straight.
Oh,
Not going towards the
Sorry,
guy.
I
Yeah.
see what you mean.
Actually, maybe even back one. Like,
Yeah, I'm
Right
trying
there.
to, but the sword is right there. Like right there?
yep. So my crystal's broken, but it's not lost. My crystal, the X crystal, is broken.
It is cracked.
So I don't know if I can use it. I'm gonna find out. So looking at this guy, I grab onto the crystal and just like take it and like slice it against my collarbone to deal the 1 damage to try to use my essence table to see if I can still
You
if
can
it
still use your essence table.
okay, because that's what the crystal does. Okay. Then I just did it for the 1 hit point. And that's my so I can cast guidance at will. Knows that happens, and as I can still do that, I will cast guidance on Helena.
Thank you.
And that's my turn. Guidance ability check.
For a second, she sees something glows. She gets excited.
Okay.
That reminds her.
Look at that, I'm up.
I was gonna say, why are
Whoa.
you up? Who did?
Actually, I don't cast it on you because it's a touch spell. So who am I next to?
No. You were.
You're next to Lendo.
Okay, I cast it on him.
You touching me.
Not a bad idea.
Okay, it's a ability.
All right. Silas pulls out his sword. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
No,
Oh, Silas.
he gonna die.
All right. So he pulls out a great sword.
Are we fighting or are we leaving? Whisper.
I love him.
Aaronin kind of.
Wait, you skipped me.
What did you roll?
24 or 22.
Oh, then that should have been. This makes more sense. You got the lowest, right?
Yes. Well, apparently not.
You're right, Helena. Sorry, you
That's
would
okay.
go before Silas.
That's okay. She's taking it all in. He looks humanoid, right? He doesn't
Ish.
Ish.
He looks like armor, but yes, he looks humanoid.
Okay. She is going to take everything in and using her hunter's sense, she is going to just stare him down, and as my action, I'm going to learn whether the creature has any damage immunities, resistances, or vulnerabilities, and what they are if the creature is not hidden from divine magic, and I can use this.
He has resistance to piercing, bludgeoning, and slashing from non-magical weapons.
Which is probably most of what we have.
Yep. And I'm gonna look back at them, and I'm gonna not like whisper it, but like, let you know. Be cautious. And she is going to back up, and she's gonna draw her bow.
Okay. Now Silas would have gone. All right. Unfortunately, we're doing the little rolls. All of these guys go. E, I'm gonna need you to be my guy.
Deal.
So 30. They all move 30 feet up. They pull out longbows and they
30.
fire.
30. This guy's right next to someone.
Then he'll attack him with
Okay.
the sword.
30, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay. So they're gonna go straight back. So they're gonna fire at the group first. So starting left to right, Silas. Oh god, I hate fighting myself. It's no fun. Okay. Silas is gonna roll to attack.
But
Is
you
this
always
Silas?
win. Yeah, that's Silas.
But you always win.
That's true.
Miss. Hit. Okay. Ooh, max damage. Okay. Ooh, that's a big hit actually. So the guard comes down with their sword and slices into Silas. The next one will fire back at you, Helena.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, the magnet picked up the die.
Oh, wow.
Miss. They fire and miss. Alright. The next one. I've did these out of order, so please don't account for this being what it will normally be. We'll shoot at you, bro. AC?
20.
Miss. And the last one will shoot at you, Normandy.
And you 13.
He's at disadvantage since he's within 5 feet of me.
On attack rolls?
Protection, fighting style.
Nice. And he'll miss. They rolled horribly. Aaron will pull out his weapon, which he likes to call.
Where is Aaron?
Do we put him out there?
We might need him.
Yeah, Aaron's not out here.
Which one is Aaron? Is he out here?
He's none of those.
Where is Aaron?
This person.
No one sees Aaron?
Nope.
He's got to be out here.
Did he fall? He's not on the.
He's not.
Right? Is that
That's not good, because I have no idea where he
But
Is he in the
that's not him
box?
to the
Is he
boot, is he? That's not.
No, that guy's a
is he
halfway.
in this box?
No, that's Kevin's. Not in
That's
I think that's the full part, actually.
Is he underneath the edge?
Is he under those
He-
papers?
literally the only place he'd be, so that's
He
disappointing.
gotta be somewhere.
Hang on, let me see.
Oh yeah, it's in
Oh,
there. Wormwood cabinet.
Wormwood cabinet!
He's where he's supposed to be.
I'll just,
I love my gaming honors cabinet.
Wormwood! Oh!
there.
No, love my wormwood.
Would he be in the front?
Yeah, no, not at all.
He'd be behind Brill, I think.
I'll put him there.
He pulls out his sword. We've got this, everyone! Ish?
Does he seem
Oh yeah.
scared?
Yeah.
Is he reacting in any way differently seeing this
Oh,
chain
see.
guy compared to other people we fought?
If he is, he's not showing it.
Okay.
Haha! Sorry. I looked up something to see if it's stacked, and it does.
Okay, he's gonna attempt to help. So,
How nice of him.
yeah. But I've got to. So.
Thanks, TikTok. They gave us a gaming controller.
What?
The TikTok sent us the gaming controller icon. It's a good badge.
Oh, cool.
Cool.
Sorry, guys. I didn't know they were all going to go right at one after the other. So he is going to.
Dare you?
We'll allow it.
Whisper.
Yeah.
You gain 7 temporary hit points.
Ooh.
You've got this, my friend.
That's right.
And as I found out, eraser. They thought of everything.
Should be their catchphrase.
We thought of everything.
Everything. They thought of everything. All right, Normandy Borthol.
All right, I'm gonna take a step back, pull out my book, flip to a page, flip. I will trace on the page a triangle with, what is that? I don't want to make it the same as, yeah, it's different. And taking all 3 edges, I'm going to put them into the middle and, pierce it and cast Shatter on him.
Okay.
He has to make a Constitution saving throw of 15, and if the creature is made of inorganic material such as stone, crystal, or metal, it has disadvantage. Okay, then DC 15 con, and then 3d8. Ooh, I thought it was a d6.
Big boy spells.
That's pretty good. It's either 21
Or nothing.
Utopus
Right.
Con is a dump stat.
It's not.
I don't think it is.
He looks like it's a
Yeah,
dumb stat.
doesn't he? Yeah.
Oh, is it rounded up or
Put all his
rounded
points in
down?
charisma. I can tell looking at him.
He fails.
Whoa! Nice.
Doubled because he's ugly. You've shattered his confidence.
All right.
That's my turn.
Brill.
So they all have bows out, or the 3 near us are just shooting away. Stay close, and I'll help keep you safe.
You go up to the big guy.
I move up to him, shield drawn, and we'll make an attack.
Do it.
17.
Miss. Wow. Barely.
Okay.
So like you go to hit him and he just barely moves. Hang on.
He has a bow in his hand.
No, it's a miss. I thought maybe you had
It's a disadvantage if you have a.
No. Well, if he were shooting you, you'd have disadvantage.
Okay.
Just barely missing, you hit into his plate armor.
Okay.
And he seems okay. The rusticulum.
Oh, you rolled low.
All right, he's gonna move up 30 feet.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30?
Is he within 10 feet of anyone?
No.
His guy.
No.
He can smash his own guy. I bet he can't even hit him.
Okay. Brill. He is going to. He's not attacking you. You see one of his. Wait.
I'm 15 from him.
You're
Yeah.
15. I can't get to you.
Yeah, no.
He could hit his guy, and I'm telling him that there's no way he'd be able to. So I'd like to see him prove me wrong.
do it.
So he feels your blast of energy against him, and he reaches out and he points what looks at you, but then you realize the marquee's behind you.
I'll take. I shall take the Scarsden and leave you all alive.
That's a pretty good deal.
Okay, at this, you'll notice that the rest of the group, so Ned Flanderes takes Xandra, and pulls her back.
She's like, no, I can fight.
I'm sorry about Lantern, but we have to get you out of here. You're too important.
Think of Lyra.
And her knees kind of buckle and he pulls her away.
You want me to put her behind him?
Yep. Well, he leaves.
Like out the door.
He goes out the door.
He's gone.
He goes. Lendo Malorian, however, he walks over.
Where to?
Oh God, none of you are very fighter oriented. He'll walk over to Helena.
10, I think. Yeah.
He pulls out his weapon. And it looks as though it's causing him a lot of strain. Player-wise, you know it shouldn't, but for some reason here in Tyve, it does. And he touches you, and your weapon starts to ignite in golden light.
Hell yeah.
Holy weapon, magic weapon. He turns your bow magical.
Yes!
Casting like searing smite.
Okay.
Freaking love him.
Paladin helping people?
All
Love
right.
him.
At the end, Snake Eye Joe moves behind the two ladies.
Well, we've got to get you two lasses out of here.
And he grabs them both by the stomach and starts to walk backwards with them.
Want me to take a nap?
Good idea. Keep them safe.
The one guard will take Celendra Castiandros out. He's not on the map, but he would grab her and start to take her out as well.
That's who he wants, right?
Yes.
That's a, yeah, it does
Yep.
say, yeah.
What's his name?
He's not said his name. Yeah, he's not said his name. He might. Maybe ask him. So,
Yeah.
What's your name, mister?
Bjorn and Torin are like, what's going on? Whoa, crazy, whoa, man.
I feel like Bjorn
My
would be like,
dragons have spoken of this.
Whoa.
Bjorn would be like, that's the G?
Yeah, actually, Jamie, I would like you to roll Bjorn a will save.
Yeah, I think he would be like,
He's not here. I can't play their characters for him.
no, but I think he would be like affected by this more than anyone else.
19.
He is able to resist an overwhelming fear. He doesn't drop his weapon. But he is stunned by what he's seen. It's been a long time. So, knowing Trevor, he would be all angry and stuff, but there's some emotional depth going on. This is traumatic. The
If
last
he were
time
here, he
encountered,
would be stunned and then angry.
the last time he was here, one of these put him down like a dog.
Oh.
All right. That should be the end of the round. Back to the top.
All right. So just a shadow, fleeting shadow you can barely see. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 35. I'm sort of working my way around behind him. And I've drawn 2 daggers. One is an ornate dagger with chains on it. The other is solid black.
Where did you find these daggers?
So the ornate dagger with the chain and the wolf on it was in the shipwreck.
Sure.
So it is actually very special. The black dagger was handed to me by Father Patches.
Perfect.
Told to
Just making
stab
sure.
a man with chain.
Sounds good.
And that's all I've got. I'm waiting to get behind him.
Veer. You want to hide again?
Yeah, absolutely.
Good, because you were not hidden.
That is a 15.
Okay. I'm
That-
rolling 1 for all of these guys.
Yeah,
That one guard over there is not, that one's not a guard, right?
he is.
No, the other one.
That is Silas.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, no, Silas,
Silas
is over there.
is here.
Okay. I'm gonna go up
Daddy.
over by Silas.
5, 10, 15.
No, like behind Silas. Like over more.
Further away from the bad
You're
guy.
not allowed to
There you go.
control
20.
minis anymore.
And then I will attempt to. Well, first, can I do they just look like normal chains?
Yeah, they're like hooked into them though. Like they're like hooked around each of these people.
And you said that once they did it, like made them turn against us.
They are coming
yeah.
at you.
Yeah.
They all seem to be chained to the sky.
Yeah.
It's very, very like circle of hell imagery.
I meant to attack the chain.
So I will
panicked and just
start whispering under my breath
I'm gonna
and
attack
pause,
from Mars.
and I'm gonna start whispering in Umtharan, and then create like a ball of green energy, and I'm going to shoot it right at the chain connecting the big guy to this first guard.
Okay.
And I'm trying to I just want to hit the chain.
Okay, go ahead.
It hits it just blows.
Well,
Chain.
8.
To hit?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's a 10 to hit chain. Stagnant items are like 10, so you miss.
Waste a spell slot on that.
All right. You did it though. You tried.
What fired out though? Like energy or shadows?
A green ball of energy,
energy, okay.
like a line.
It's because your
Just
crystal's
misses.
broken. That's all.
Yeah, yeah, seriously, like your crystal kind of flares and you miss. Thematic. Remember, you
and then
thematic dice. Just
move-
before I-
Jamie, move me. I want to be undercover behind the pillar. I have 15 more feet of movement.
This way.
Yeah.
Forward.
Yeah.
That's the pillar.
Yeah, I'll be right there.
Helena.
Okay. She just looks at him and her eyes are like.
God.
And she focuses back in and she's gonna shoot at him. But
Yes.
before she does, she is going to do her bonus action and do Slayer's Prey. So
Just to make sure we do have battle cam, right? Perfect. I didn't announce it, but battle cam! Battle cam!
It's all battle cam. We're in battle. Every camera.
Every camera's a battle.
22.
We'll hit.
Ooh. With your magic bow.
Right? 1d8 plus 4 plus 6. And it's magic, so it should all go through, right?
You'll find out.
Hopefully.
Maybe he's immune to holy damage too, that your spell should have told you about.
8, 10, 11 damage.
It all goes through.
Yeah.
So your magical arrow pierces through their armor. They just kind of look down at it.
Does blood come out of the armor?
You don't see it. It's pretty
Okay.
thick armor.
All right.
Silas.
We're gonna like take off his helmet and it's just be like.
Oh,
this
she's gonna
thick.
take. Hold on. She's gonna go. 1, 2, 3.
Hide behind Normandy.
Oops. She just knows she's gonna move forward, so.
So, I'm sorry, my friend.
And he's gonna bring his sword down. Because he's not the most, like, gonna figure it out guy.
Kill first, question later.
This is Silas.
He's like Joe
Like,
Marshall.
Can the
He's-
chains be broken? They're just so afraid that they never would try.
Maybe he doesn't understand.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, they don't. Yeah, they're just under control.
So he's gonna kill the guard.
Well, he is. Silas is. That's what he
Yeah.
would do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I know.
Is he some kind of
I think the guards are
samurai
too
guard?
overpowered
He's helping
to
in
try and
his
break
way.
their own.
And he's.
Yeah, but
They're-
I'm saying no
he's
one else
freeing
has
them.
tried to like free.
Silas hits.
All right.
Nice.
Brill was going to, but they.
He's gonna kill an
Okay.
innocent guy.
I panicked
He
when I got
panicked
up
and
there.
No, I just mean like on the mainland. Like
Silas
people
hits
tried
again.
to break the
Oh,
chains.
we don't know.
You know, like,
That is just gonna kill a guy.
I mean, he's still
Fog of war.
attacking us.
He
so-
did also get stabbed by this guy. This guy.
Oh, good point.
9 and 7 is
16.
16.
8.
Okay. This is Neil. Okay, Silas pulls out the blade that you've seen since you were a young lad, and you've never really seen him use it. But as he brings it up, he brings it down with perfect technique and slices right into the guy and goes down on one knee, pulling the full force of his might down in the attack. The dude is mangled by the attack. I mean, just ripped apart. His armor splinters. He falls down onto one knee and looks like he's hanging onto life by a bear.
By a chain.
Oh, nice.
I'm sorry, mate. I got my wormwood.
Stop it.
Also, being an honors hero pin. And he is. I put it on backwards, but you get the idea.
Yeah.
Put it on upside down. So he all messed up, gang. He all messed up. All right, so that is
Here's mine.
Silas's turn. The hammer. The hammer will attack you, sir. Being the most armored of all of them, he drops his bow and pulls out a great sword, and will attempt 2 attacks. The first attack. I have everyone else's written. I don't have yours written. So this is a 17 to hit.
Nope, 20.
Where did
You guys are crazy ACs.
Oh,
It's the one thing I can do.
He misses both attacks.
Nice.
Sink, sink, sink. All right. The guy kneeling down looks up at Silas and drops his weapon and pulls out a small short sword.
Not allowed to have sharp things, so this is dangerous.
He disengages. He's done. He's not gonna fight. He's not gonna fight him. He disengages, and he runs, unfortunately, over to Brill, being the
Is
only
the-
one that's still in combat.
Is the guy
30?
upset that? Oh, he's not fleeing from battle.
Nope. And he will attack.
Get over here.
Get over here. And he attacks sneakily
Oh.
against you.
Stupid runs. No offense.
And he falls down,
Attack of
Well,
opportunity.
he is like dead, super dead.
and he's dying. Like, he's not dying, but he's messed up. Seems to get wrapped up in the chains. The standing guy, unfortunately, he does see you, Whisper, and will go to attack you.
This guy here.
That guy.
Yeah.
It's got 20 feet of movement.
I think that's gonna hit. 21. Yeah, 21.
Yeah, 21 hits.
He rolled really high. And then the second one misses.
All right. And my armor class is 16 at the moment because I'm dual wielding.
Gotcha. And then we have that
Ow.
Plus.
6 damage.
Short like
All right.
sliced me.
So he comes at you with a sword, and he seems to have some of the same training that you do, but you notice that you're better. You're better.
Good word.
Story of my life.
Right. We've all been
I
there.
just noticed it.
Axe.
I know. I'm trying to think. He's gonna fall back 10 feet and shoot at you.
Who?
Beer?
Here.
I thought he had.
Do I have
did he see
cover?
her?
Partial. He doesn't matter. He misses.
Oh, okay.
And his he pulls the bow back and it just snaps. Oh, his bow is useless. Aaron. I don't know.
Wait, is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? It's just for 6 turns in a row.
He gets
Not
it all
being
out
a
of the way.
DM.
Brill, I believe you've got this. Brill, if you'd like, you may use your reaction to make an attack.
Ooh.
I will shatter the chain that's attached to Hammerman.
To Hammerman.
13 to hit.
It'll hit.
Okay.
Only need a 10.
4 damage.
That does not shatter the chain.
Does it leave a mark? Does it look like
It
it's
looks like
done?
it barely cut it because
But it
the
is-
chain also seems to be resistant.
Sure. They look like they can be broken.
So it does a little bit of damage.
Sorry.
It does 2
Aaron.
damage. So we're just clear. And I gotta make sure that when you do.
I'm like rolling a 1.
Yep, that is Aaron's ability. That's what he does for his whole turn. Bravo! Bloody good, friend. Next time, though, cut it.
It's not bread. Take some
Normandy,
effort.
you're up.
I'm gonna just 5, 10, 15, 20. I will flip to another page to my book. Look at him. I think I can still look at him. Yeah. 60 feet?
Yeah, you're good.
15, 20, 25. Yeah, I'm good. I will, from my hand, I will trace out a triangle in the air and in the middle, I'm going to pierce it and mind spike.
Okay.
Nice.
Wisdom save of 15.
Fail.
Oh, my spike.
Okay, so 9, 13 damage. Okay, psychic damage, and
Oh, I see why you
I know
keep them
stuff
around.
now. Until the spell ends, so up to 1 hour. Oh god. I know the target's location until that spell ends, but only while the two of us are in the same plane of existence. While you have this knowledge, the target can't become hidden from you, and if it's invisible, it gains no benefits from that condition against you.
Sounds great. You know where he is.
He pretty big.
Brill.
I see him. We'll bring her to you while you're bleeding out on the floor, and I'll attack the chain again. Natural 7. Ooh,
That will
looked
not
like
hit.
a 1 for a second. Well, it's a 12.
That'll
to
hit.
The chain. It looked like a 1 for a second. 6 damage.
So 3.
3.
Same one. You're doing hammer's chain, right?
Yes.
Hammer time.
How's that chain look now?
Pretty good.
Is it yellow? Yeah.
Bleed it.
Pretty good.
Make a chain pin.
How's he looking?
This is the toughest chain I've ever met.
Oh.
This must be what they talk about when you get married. The old ball and chain.
What?
The old ball and chain.
The resticulum will move toward the two who have attacked him the most. So 30 feet forward,
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
and he'll move. He'll
He
move.
steps on the guard as he goes past.
He'll move away from that guy. He doesn't need to deal with him.
So just
As he's moving, when he's within 10 feet of Brill, no, when he's within 10 feet of Lendo,
Lendo.
you see the fifth and final chain fire out into Lendo.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Is there no
I
save?
react.
Lendo will do a save. Lendo
Identify.
needs a 14, and Lendo's will save is a paladin. He's pretty high, but he's in Tyve. I'm going to give him +3. It would be higher normally.
Can you roll on the table?
I will roll on the table for everybody.
Yes.
Please don't.
Mandalorian.
Oh, he did not make it.
Yeah,
It's a 3 on the die.
All of a sudden, you see Lendo.
Oh, he's scary too.
No. Wait.
Get him.
Okay, class turns.
Wait.
I can't do nothing.
Yeah, do you have something you can do about that?
No. Just wait a minute.
Lendo Malorian walks toward you with his great sword.
Oh no.
It ignites as he attempts to searing smite you.
Oh God. Does he make it all the way to? Oh yeah.
Lendo has 2 attacks. First attack.
Only one of them gets serious smack though, thankfully. God, I love paladins so much.
That's gonna hit. Second attack.
He gonna do it. Man, it'd be nice if our healer was here.
Kevin.
Well, it's a combat.
I know.
It's
Why would we have our cleric?
That's gonna hit.
I have a healing potion. Don't we all have one?
Yeah. Doesn't help much when you're.
Eli, do you know searing smite off the top of your head?
It's
What level?
Burn damage, right?
D6. I can look it up though.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna do the other one first. He's gonna burn.
Got it. It's 1d6. On a successful save. Oh, they have to make a Constitution
Con
saving
save,
throw.
Jamie.
On a failed save, it takes 1d6. Yeah, searing smite. 1d6 fire damage. On a successful save, the spell ends. If the target creature is within 5 feet of it, uses an action to put out the flame. Okay, so you have to use an action to put out the flames.
Okay, so and it's a D6 now, and then a D6 at the end of each turn or beginning.
It does not say.
15
It's just 1d6.
15?
15.
Want me to look up fire?
I'm gonna just look up searing. It should say.
I have it. It says that just on a failed save, it takes 1d6. On a successful save, the spell ends. If the target or creature within 5 feet of it uses an action to put out the flames, or if some other effect douses the flames, such as target being
So
submerged.
you're gonna take
in water.
1d6 at the end of each turn. That's what I'm gonna do. I think it's actually I don't know why it doesn't say. Jamie
At the end
is
of his turn, or
at the end of her turn. 13 more damage, Jamie. He Syrian smites you. You feel a new kind of light. And for a moment it shines in your
It's at the start
vial.
of his turn. The start of his turn.
Okay, start of his turn.
She can try to make a con save.
Jamie, the vial that you wear fills with a different kind of light. One of
Oh, it's
flame.
back.
Yeah, so you at the beginning of his turn, you get to try to make that save.
All right,
Every
top of
time
the order,
before you
gang.
take damage.
Wispy.
Is it, and I have to make a con save?
Yeah.
Great.
So if I have a bonus disengage, can I take that 1st? So I am going to disengage from this guy, and I make a beeline 30 feet to this guy, and I am stabbing up into his back with my
With
magic
both of the
dagger.
knives.
I don't think I get to do both because I've moved
Oh yeah, you don't.
5.
Yeah, you already used your bonus
10,
action to
15.
disengage.
So you wouldn't be able to move there first, Martin.
I can't get to him.
I don't think you can get to him.
Why?
Well, because you can't go through a hostiles.
Oh, let's see.
You could go on the other side.
Well, I don't-
15, 20. Can you go at angles in this?
You can absolutely go into
So you
angles.
can go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Yeah, you
30.
could get over there.
Would it be?
We're fighting back to
Would
back.
that be okay?
Perfect.
All right.
Would,
Stab.
Is this?
Or is
But I
it
think
stab?
I only get. I think
Yeah,
I
you
only get
once.
one.
Only one stab.
Okay, that's my and this is the magic dagger, so that is a. It's 17.
No, he used cunning action
And
as his
moved.
bonus action. Got
Yeah.
it. My bad. To hit? What is it?
17.
Not gonna hit. Not gonna hit.
You're
From his
wearing
pure plate mail.
Yeah. All right, I think that's it.
Your sword gleams in the darkness, but it doesn't hit him.
Yeah. Well, maybe that means he doesn't.
Veer.
Where's the key at? Is it totally like
It
broken?
is broken.
Eli, just move me like 15 feet that way.
this one?
That way. Nope, other
Oh,
way.
sorry.
In an
5,
angle.
10, 5, 10, 15.
And then I am going to try to freeze the chain that just grabbed Lendo with Ray of Frost.
Roll to hit.
Yeah, that's like the name of the game.
I know what I can do next turn.
Helena, you're on deck.
Okay, well, 24.
Hit. Takes the full blunt of the force of your damage.
I don't think I 7 damage.
Okay, you deal damage to the chain.
The chain is also now can't move.
Well, it's frozen, which makes it more fragile.
The chain speed is reduced. I know. I'm hoping that like it being frozen might have helped something.
Helena.
Okay, I'm using this. I'm using it. All right. She is going to cast bonus action. She's going to cast Zephyr Strike. So I now move like the wind until the spell ends. My movement does not provoke opportunity attacks. And once before the spell ends, I can give myself advantage on one weapon attack, and it deals an extra 1d8 force damage on a hit.
Are you ending what? Did you have another concentration spell up?
No,
Hunter's
he had
Mark.
it.
Oh,
Hunter's Mark is, or I didn't have Hunter's Mark. I had Slayer's Prayer.
okay.
All right, so I am going to.
Drop your bow.
Yep, and I'm gonna quickly grab my sword.
Okay. Hitting the chain.
Hitting this chain. Hopefully.
At advantage, I hope
With
you can
advantage.
hit
How much damage did you do to the chain?
7. And it's cold.
It's a cold chain. Cold chain. Not to be confused with
I'm
cold
sorry,
train.
hold on.
Lick it, see if your tongue gets stuck.
All right, let's roll, James.
I know, I'm sorry.
Level plus 10. Oh, I get 8 of these. I didn't update that.
13 plus, so 19.
Hit.
Okay.
Because you needed a 10.
1d6 plus 4. Oh, sorry.
Sure.
1d6. 4, so that's 6 plus 1d8. So 6. 13 damage. To the frozen chain. Because it's frozen.
13 damage?
Yeah.
To the frozen chain.
That chain looks like it's right about to break.
Okay, so her movements don't provoke opportunity attacks.
Okay.
So she's gonna go up to Len because she saw this light. She recognizes this and she's gonna grab him and come back to the light of Solaris. And she's gonna run.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 24, 25, 30, 35.
She can only
Oh,
go
30.
30.
Sorry.
I get an extra 30 feet with Cypher strike.
Oh. You want to just go this way
Yeah,
then?
as far as I can, because I
10,
am dying.
15, 20, 25, 30.
Yep.
I'll do 30. That way
Thank
you're...
you.
Go behind the pillar. Since
Yeah.
there's a
Take it the
guy
other way.
there.
Yeah, I'm
You can
trying to
make-
go.
you can
I'm
make it
trying to go
over.
here.
Yeah, you can make it.
Silas runs up and attacks the guy on the ground because no one's told him to do otherwise.
It's okay. It's not like we're gonna probably lose that guy anyway.
Be at peace, my brother.
That might die. The one I rolled.
But it's,
Oh, yeah.
Got it.
I give
We
it
are
back
on
Thank
Twitch.
you.
And then you can see the battle cam on Twitch.
And Twitch looks better. Oh.
Kill. He kills him. The guy had one hit.
Just kinda-
He just goes, cuts the guy's head right
Was
off.
that Neil?
Huh?
Did
Yeah.
you give that guy the name Neil?
Oh, more like
to you.
Keel.
Kneel.
More like Keel.
Because he's
As
How
different.
he
does it
does-
feel, Neil?
As he does, you notice that the chain
Real.
unwraps
Oh,
and goes
no.
limp.
Uh-oh. Break the chain.
He's just gonna hit Lendo again.
All right. Hammer.
Right next to me.
He'll attack you. There's no reason for him not to. First attack.
Could I have picked up my gun?
Miss.
Or is that an action?
You have a 20, right?
Yes.
You couldn't have done all this stuff.
That-
You had to.
Okay.
I still think he's gonna miss.
Okay, you normally get like one
Look
like,
at you!
reaction, but you draw.
Look at you! Miss.
Are you in plate?
Not full plate, but
Miss, miss!
half plate. It gets better.
The standing guy will run up.
This guy?
Uh-huh.
Run up to
He's
me.
gonna attack you. Yeah, because
Okay.
and it's not like they're trying to gang up on you. It's the
No,
idea that
yeah.
they've got to attack people that are in melee.
Yeah.
And those are the only two that are. So the first one is going to be I think it's gonna hit finally. Yeah, 20.
That's it.
Okay, and the second one is 19. The first one will be a sneak attack.
How do they have extra?
You can just
attack
sneak
ability?
attack. In the open.
5,
If they're 5 feet of an ally and 5 feet.
11 damage.
Okay.
He gets underneath one of your pieces of armor and gets a good stab in.
He is the first person since Bjorn to hit me.
Wow.
Oh, axe is gonna come at you, Veer. That'll hit.
Well, why? What was it?
I don't have to tell you.
Well, I parry.
Okay, it was a 23.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
And the second one is 19.
But it still wouldn't matter.
So they both hit. No sneak attack.
No,
Parry had-
no ally.
9 damage.
Parry do.
Adds 2.
2. I thought
Ellie,
it was-
9 damage to both attack. Total.
Total? Okay.
9 damage. He gets chink chink, but doesn't get a good solid hit on you. Aaron.
I did
You
that.
got
'cause
this, Aaron.
I don't know if you could see him.
Aaron looks up, and you see people want to do who are near him. They can do a perception if you'd like.
Right there.
Not. I wouldn't pay attention. I'm a little focused on other things.
19.
His hands are shaking.
Ooh.
He disengages.
Where does he go? This way?
He's gonna do a will save.
Oh, Aaron did.
He runs toward the door.
They're going right out there.
Does he go out?
Can go.
He goes out, but he stays. He
Like
stays.
in the doorway?
The doorways between the pillars.
Oh.
You can move him away apart if you
He's
slightly.
traumatized.
Right. He's right in the doorway.
Okay.
That's all he does. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's it. Normandy.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking, I'm like, Trevor's not here.
Alright.
And I'm like, wait a minute.
I'm going to flip to a page of my book, look at them, triangle, point, 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 hit a magic missile. 2 at the chain, 1 at him.
2 at the chain, 1 at him.
Him, chain. Ooh! Oh, sorry, that was a 3. The chain takes 1, 2, 6, 9 damage.
The chain snaps.
Alright.
And he will take 4.
He takes 4. Damage is damage. He is. Okay.
Now, the broken chain compared to
and
the
then
chain where the
I
guy
will
died, do they look
5,
different?
10,
Or do they both
15,
fall limp the same way?
20, 25.
Does the
The
broken
chain
third.
shatters.
Okay.
Does not fall in.
Does he seem to take any? Does he seem to be in pain or anything from the chain breaking?
Like Lendo? Or the
No.
He is not in any pain from the chain break.
Okay.
Does Lendo seem to come back to?
He does. He starts blinking. Brill.
We're gonna try hitting this chain again.
Which one are you attacking? Hammers. Right?
Hammers.
There's
chain.
only- yeah, not that much to it.
Come on then. That's a lot to hit. 20, 30,
That'll hit.
20. 5 damage.
So 2 damage.
I suck at this.
All right. Anything else?
I will look around myself. I'll continue to position myself. I will step here so I can be within 5 feet of both Whisper and Silas. Oh, and I'll tell Silas, attack the chains, you idiot. Or Silas, attack the chains, you idiot.
So there's no 5-foot step in this one.
Oh, okay.
Do you still want to? You'll evoke attacks of opportunity.
Oh, they get attacks of opportunity?
Yes.
How do I get attacks of opportunity?
If they
Moving
move out of
the
your
threat
threat range.
There's no
Moving
5.
in doesn't count?
Moving in doesn't count. Unless you have a. Nope, moving in just doesn't count.
Yeah.
You just take 1.
I mean, yeah, I want to make sure he's in.
You can
No, he'll take an attack of
disengage.
opportunity.
That's fine.
Just from him, though.
Oh.
He's still in range of him.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a very good attack, and he's not going to roll.
What do we get from being within 5 feet of you?
They have disadvantage on their attacks too.
No, they don't have disadvantage.
They
he
do
did.
because
That's
of my
why he's
protection.
moving
He
to be
misses.
close to
He
us.
misses.
Yeah.
He goes to get you.
And then I yelled at Silas. Attack the chains, you idiot!
Oh my god.
That's not how he was
The
trained.
resticulum's chain does not refresh.
Huh?
He doesn't
Like
take
the one
someone
that's
new.
limp does not.
Don't worry, when you get older, it's hard to get it up a second time, right?
Oh boy.
The resticulum's going to move towards you, Normandy, as you've done the most damage.
There's a
to him.
pool in
I'm
Scotland somewhere
there
that'll
just
help
to
though.
tell you, so
Yeah, the fairy pools. We don't win in them.
cannot see how he would move.
We've gone full circle.
Martin, you move it
Yeah.
toward
Yep.
Normandy.
Yeah, you have to go back every 7 years.
5,
We were just talking about it in there.
15.
That's all he needs. He's within 10 feet.
Okay.
See him drop 2 chains on the ground with hooks,
New ones?
Oh no.
and he goes after
He
you.
keeps making new ones?
These ones don't
Okay.
have, they don't seem to be the same. They
Oh,
look like
okay.
it's weapons.
These are the decapitated.
These are the
These
decapitated
are the
chains.
weapons.
Oh, wait a minute.
Bob and weave. Bob and weave,
Hold up,
Normandy.
hold up.
What's your AC?
Wait a minute.
Misty
I've
step.
got it.
10.
Can't wait to wear his armor.
Where is it?
No, the chain guy.
Oh, wait a minute. I know where it is.
Come on, man. What are you trying to do?
I'm gonna see shield. Yeah, I'll cast
Cast shield when he gets up to me by when I see him. I'll
Okay. One of the chains hits the shield. Just,
Atta boy, Normandy.
Wow.
You have a-
to my AC now.
you have an 18?
Yeah.
That's what his.
It doesn't add +5
Yeah, it does.
Yes, it does.
for 1 turn.
Yes.
One attack.
No, 1 turn. I think.
An invisible barrier magical. Until the next turn, you have +5 to AC bonus, including against.
your next
trigger. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. It blocks the first one. It blocks the second one.
Yeah!
Which is good, because that would have done some damage. Make sure you're marking your spell slot, sir.
Oh, I'm low.
class. He starts to look around, and he will walk towards you.
I'm hidden behind a pillar.
Yeah, but he's gonna walk towards you.
No, I'm hidden.
The big guy?
No,
Him?
no, Lendo Meloria.
Oh, sorry.
You didn't say anyone.
Bow! Bow! My bow!
He's gonna walk all the way towards you. That's his turn.
Thanks for the help.
That's Whisper's turn.
Yes, again, moving in low, ninja run. Coming right behind him. Only get one attack, but with the wolf chain dagger up through his armor. Ooh, how about a knight? And it's magic? 20.
Hit.
Yes. Do I get a backstab on this?
No.
No, even though he was
I
attacking.
don't think
that
there's.
guy?
I don't know how it works.
I don't think in 5e you do.
It's why I haven't
There's
played
no
a rogue.
flanking.
There's, no. He would get it if he was in melee combat.
Oh, but because
He's not like.
Well,
he's
are
not, he doesn't have a
chains part of him? Because I'm in combat with his chains.
Well, but he's not in combat because he has.
He's
struck
not
back.
in combat with him. How do you guys want to roll it?
But if he's getting attacked by a melee, wouldn't that be melee combat?
100%. But he's not.
He's
in
not.
melee
He's not
combat.
threatening.
And he's not even in threat range of him.
But I could be.
But the
Oh, I
chains
see.
that I'm hitting.
Like if he was within 5 feet of him, I would say absolutely.
Oh,
and
that
he's
thing.
not?
That
Okay.
thing's reach. Oh,
It's got reach.
All right.
because it threw
that's
the chains
okay.
at him. I
All
gotcha.
right.
I know it's a technicality, but I think that's the way it would be.
That's how I would.
I'm
All right.
sorry.
So he. Well, I still.
I
got
like it,
max damage.
though. Under
my-
It's gonna be
under-
8 points of damage.
Which,
It's magic.
yep. And do you have 2-weapon fighting?
I no.
So then you could still roll again.
But I had to move.
No, you're fine.
You
Oh, I
can
still
still.
did?
You haven't used a bonus action yet.
Nope.
So your bonus action is you attack, but you just don't get to add your
Strength.
Okay.
strength to it.
So I'll attack with
Or
the other
dice.
dagger. That's the black one. That is, and I don't know if the black one's magic. I just know it's solid.
Do you hit?
You
black.
hit. What'd you
Well,
roll?
Straight up, it's a 19.
You hit.
Okay. And then I just don't get the bonus.
And then
whatever.
So then you just roll a d4.
Yeah. So that's 3 points.
But it's 4 points.
All right. From the black dagger
The
too.
black dagger.
All right. So that's
And
what
it
I.
all hit.
Under his breath, bro. Idiot! I told you to stay close.
Sorry.
Okay, so total damage, sir?
And I'm stressing myself to.
11.
I know what you're doing.
And I just used
Brill
my
does
bonus action to do that, right?
As you jab the dagger in, all of a sudden it just starts burning your hand.
Which one?
I know
the
what
black
you're doing.
dagger doing
Brill
this?
does.
You take 14 points of damage,
From the black dagger?
Man.
and the dagger dissolves in your hand.
The black one does?
Oh, you
And
were
all of a sudden you see the rusticulum and start like literally acid
I
starts
think you're supposed to
melting
use
out
that
of his
for a
mouth. And you see your hand like just start it's like moving down your hand. I need a con save from you, Mr. Whisper.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Well, I just knew it was a guy in the chain I was supposed to kill.
I wouldn't think that it would have dissolved either.
Con save? Don't suppose an 8 will do it?
It will not. So all of a sudden, you also begin to feel very, very sick. It feels like it's here though, not inside of you, but it's spreading.
Oh, no.
Wait, who did you use it
On
That's
this?
the
Yeah.
that's the dagger that the father told him to kill the main guy with the chain.
on? Oh, so it's
A
not
man
him.
with chains.
No, but he didn't think it was gonna dissolve.
All right. So the rusticulum.
Does it look like he's
Oh.
Okay. Paying for this.
That dagger is gone.
I know. That's... I hope Father
Need
Patches
another one of
understands.
You got another one of those.
She just is like
Father
10 of
Patches
them.
Black Dagger is written down here. Oh, well.
Veer.
Sorry, Father.
just kind of like I'm gonna just go stand next to this guy who's by me, or
Oh, I almost dropped my Laguna.
just move me not out of his threat range, but next to him.
Like-
Yep, that's fine. Just so I'm gonna try to shoot at his chain as well.
Makes sense.
12.
Hit. And you're attacking whose chain?
The guy I'm right next to.
Okay.
7 frost damage.
Seven frost on
And then just,
axe.
come on, be your own person.
So, FYI, I'm going to give it to you this time. But in the future, if you are doing a ranged attack within melee, it's disadvantage.
I'm not. I'm shooting at his chain, which goes all the way to this guy.
But you are within melee of someone. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm giving it to you this time.
I can't shoot at.
Correct, because you are within someone who's within 5 feet of you,
They can get
and they can attack you. So you have disadvantage.
Is that in 5e?
It is in 5 feet.
Oh.
You do ranged attacks within 5 feet of someone. So, but you're good. I'm gonna give it to you. You did 7 damage to the chain axe. We're good to go. Anything else?
I can't do anything else.
Helena.
She is hurting. She's gonna look at him. Welcome back. And she's gonna stare down this guy, and she is going to cast her hunter's mark on him.
On who?
BB,
guy. I'm
BBEG.
gonna stick you.
And that is a bonus or a action. So she's just gonna take this round to kind of regain. Yeah, gather.
Now, does that
herself.
just you, or does everyone get advantage on attacks against him?
No, just
Just me.
Just you. Okay. Is it? Is that a bonus?
it is.
This one? No.
Hunter's mark. I'm pretty sure it's a bonus.
Oh, it is. I'll be.
But she doesn't have a
Thank
bow.
you. I don't have my bow though.
Oh, you dropped it.
I dropped it.
Okay.
But I will see that guy next to
You
Veer.
could drink your potion.
I gave it to him.
Yeah,
You
you
never
didn't
gave
use
it back to me.
You didn't use it.
I will take my dagger and I'm gonna throw it at the chain that is next to the guy next to Veer.
You're throwing your dagger? Do it.
She just doesn't want to have weapons.
I know. I saw how she fought that tied up bear thing.
I don't think she fought it.
Whatever.
She just got mauled.
Dude.
It's okay. It was like that scene when like the Hulk is beating Loki into the ground.
Whatever.
I think
15.
Loki was fine. Yeah, you hit.
You hit.
Break that chain.
Oh God. 6 damage to the chain.
How are you rolling 2 die? Just curious.
Cause I have my
You still have your that you said.
Slayer's
it was-
Prey. Slayer's Prey is until my short rest.
Yeah, it's.
Slayer's
Not a
Prey is
constant.
for every attack.
Oh, I thought you read it said just 1.
Nope. Slayer's Prey is for every attack.
Her
Hunter's-
last thing was for
My
one.
yeah,
Okay, perfect. Just making sure. And how much damage is that?
Hunter's mark.
6.
Prey hunt.
Rangers.
There's a lot of.
7, 6.
6.
6.
So 3
to
damage.
the chain.
Hunting
But it
of
was
the
frozen.
prey.
Good prey hunter.
It's a
Good prey hunt.
It's a cold
Sure.
damage.
How about them apples?
It's a good. It's a good. It's a
Thank
good
you.
wet. Okay.
That chain's still there?
Silas. Silas walks up to the guy you're attacking. Very well. And he goes for the chain. He goes for the chain wrapped around the guy's stomach.
Oh.
God.
See, this
I
is
do
why
the
nobody.
TikTok thing, and I'm like,
This is why he sucks.
I was gonna say nobody liked this guy.
He never gets to actually fight, though. He's probably been
No, 'cause
waiting
he
for
usually
this day.
had to
Because he's
bully
normally dealing with,
poor
like,
kids.
children.
Yeah.
He's normally bullying children.
And old women.
And they both hit the chain.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, he is hitting
The first one though hits the guy too
Oh.
for 15 damage.
Oh my gosh, Silas.
just dead.
5, but he does 7 damage to the chain. And you've already done some damage to the chain, so
we're getting there.
the chain is looking pretty good. And the second attack.
You guys broke it with like 12,
9.
didn't you?
No.
It's frozen.
That really mattered.
Must have.
Okay.
He can't move.
Did it break?
Nope. But the chain's looking pretty beat up.
but not before their turn.
Hammer. He's gonna attack Silas because Silas did a lot of damage to him.
Okay.
You can try.
Nat 20.
Oh, he's at disadvantage. Since
I like
he's
you don't
attacking.
want Silas to
No,
right now.
he had total
'Cause
disadvantage.
you guys had a moment that you can't remember.
I know we got it. Yeah,
I have it written. I have it starred too.
Miss.
that we had some kind of
You had
moment.
No nat 20. Miss.
I throw a
Nice.
sword out and parry it at the last moment.
Miss. Miss.
All right.
Miss. Miss.
Thank you, Brittle.
Okay, the standing guy will attack you, sir.
Okay. Do you step forward and attack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I keep thinking it's just like one big square of enemies.
Miss.
Just
Ooh,
fireball
Racy
it.
is kicking butt, man.
Wish.
Miss. And finally, Axe will attack you. Miss. 2s and 3s.
Right.
Right on. Aaron.
Doorway.
Will save?
What are you doing drunk today?
No, he runs up. He runs up with his sword. And he get
Because now that he sees he's like dying.
15, 20, 25? Yeah. That's so you're.
As he does, he's screaming at the creature, and he pulls out his rapier. Ah! And then as he does, he falters and steps. Come on, Whisper, attack!
It gives me a.
Has Whispers
Oh.
burning?
That's all right. Ooh, so that was my bad. That's 21.
Hit. Sneak.
Yes. Oh, and it's sneak attack.
Yeah, because Aaron is
Oh, now
within
you're
5
next
feet
to
of
him,
you.
yeah.
All right.
Ooh.
Oh,
I
so
see
how about 17 points of damage?
Oh,
Ah!
2 6s. For that sneak is good.
Still red.
Ow. Do I have like I don't burn up and everything in this time?
No, I mean,
Okay, that's good.
can I get a con save?
Forget I said anything. That is a 17.
You're fine.
All right.
Doesn't seem to spread that round, but you feel a burn, like a venomous.
Still that
burn.
same. Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's gonna start spreading.
Oh wait, do I have to make a con save for my fire?
Yes,
Until someone puts it out, I think.
correct. Every one of his turns.
Not one.
Okay, so
1d6.
2 damage.
Okay.
I think it's been 2 turns. Can you give me
Okay.
an?
Was it from?
No, he
It's
didn't
only-
attack
it's
again.
only
He
the
moved.
third
It's
round.
almost his turn again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Like, I
from
think it
this
is.
dude?
his
Normandy.
turn. No, it's from Len. The smite.
He's on red.
He's on red. What do you
Show your
character gonna
courage.
do?
He's bleeding.
That's the problem. I've been judging. I'm.
don't leave him on red.
Heal
He's
him.
on dead.
There you go.
Yikes.
Yeah.
So
With
would I
his-
be able to magic missile from him
Yes.
from being right there?
Magic
Okay.
missile doesn't evoke anything.
I will
And your
at
10
second level cast magic missile by triangle. Bop 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 and bop.
Oh, I'm sorry. Your shield blocks all of them.
It bounces
Oh.
back.
I was so scared for a second.
It's not a thing. Be funny though.
So 3, 10, 13.
Don't be dead.
I'm here.
Oh my goodness.
If I can be.
Mine
Yeah,
keeps
there's not
Would
really
say-
I
half.
can't start doing that. 3.
It's a question.
Make
We all
one.
have
Make
teams.
one, Martin.
15
I know
damage.
multiple.
just as
I need mine to. I need one that has like 100.
Yeah, will you make me a custom one that just says yikes?
Brill.
Didn't do it.
It didn't do it.
How much did you do?
15.
Nice.
Oh, but it's still up.
I see Normandy cowering behind the pillar and this thing looming over him, and I have to charge it.
Wow.
I'm more concerned. So they'll go both get attacks.
They'll both get attacks of opportunity.
No!
Miss.
I will hit you for 2 damage. 19 to hit.
Hit.
10 damage.
Total.
Yeah.
Like they down you on your way to. No, you
No.
don't
Down.
take damage.
Because there's only 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I know.
The rusticulum turns.
That's right, he does. Bring it.
He drops his chains out of his hand. And from his back, you see him bring out a JRPG level sword.
Oh, no. Great.
He's gonna come at you, Mr. Whisper.
Brill says dibs.
On the sword.
Yeah. You're at disadvantage, sir. My friend Whisper is within 5 feet of me.
Yes. Thank you. You might have just saved my life.
I sure hope so.
Oh yeah, he's gotta be pissed at you though.
21.
Oh, yeah, that hits. That's disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Oh man.
Second attack.
You can't do that.
Did both attacks get
Well, what if his first attack kills him?
Is it gonna kill him?
That it could. I am
positive
bleeding.
Oh, I'm sorry then, because it's gonna do some damage.
We're all.
Oh, that's not very much. 14.
Okay, no, I am still alive.
Second attack.
Oh shit! It spoke too soon.
Still disadvantaged.
I mean, but if he would have hit you after
18.
you were down.
Miss. Oh, does an 18 hit?
An 18 hits.
Forgot not everyone has a 20 AC.
I was 13.
18 damage.
Okay,
He's
so
down.
yeah, no, I only had 7 left.
You're fine.
You're fine.
Okay,
Officially fine.
all right.
It's
You have to take like over half of your
Half your
health
negative
into the
Alright.
negative in one
in one hit.
in one
So
hit.
it'll be like falling to lava.
But I drop.
He looks up and he cleaves. So he does one more attack because he felled someone. He's gonna come at you.
At least you didn't hit me while you're
I was
down.
gonna say you got one negative,
Coup de grace.
one fail.
2 fails, I think.
Oh,
It's
would
a
it be
crit.
2 fails?
Yeah,
Really?
It's a crit one.
bullets your skull.
It folds my shield in half.
You like feel it, but like. Oh, can it like slide you? You know, like you like
Oh,
just.
sure.
Oh, but you're still.
Thematic. Love it.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Stevie.
Happy birthday, Stevie!
Happy birthday.
It's your birthday.
Not now, Stevie.
It's not about you. It's about the rusticulum. Okay. At the end of the turn, Lendo grabs you.
Does he put out his fire?
No, he doesn't put up.
You have to take that. You have to do that first.
I do.
At the beginning of his turn.
2.
1 damage
Oh, I'm still up!
Is he healing you?
for 14 hit points.
Woo!
Yes. That's right.
And in that feel, it feels like he's saying sorry.
Because he is.
Whisper.
Death save. Here we go.
Secret death.
As an elf, I still feel like he like towers over her.
Secret death.
Okay, first miss. Oh, I shouldn't say anything. I'm not saying anything.
He might have not missed.
He
I'm
might have
lying
got
there.
success.
I'm just lying there.
Veer.
Nobody trusts Whisper anyway. He always lies.
I will move
Where?
out of this guy's threat range,
This way?
like that way, like right. So I'm like in straight in line. Nope, the other way, like this way, Eli. Not that far.
But
Yeah, there.
this direction. So
Yeah.
like,
Okay, he takes his attack of opportunity. Missing. Roll a 2.
rules.
It's a tough
are
fight, guys,
rules.
but I rolled horribly tonight.
Yeah, you have, luckily.
Luckily.
Hey,
Luckily.
some of us are dying.
I mean,
Just throwing it out there.
Some of us
Not
haven't
anymore.
been hit.
1 out of 5 ain't bad.
That's right.
I don't know how I'm
saying,
at
has
that.
it
You've got a
all been
blank
so
character
bad?
sheet in front
I
And
do.
then I will look at him as he's freaking out and whisper, and all of a sudden he hears this bell ringing in his ears. He needs to make a wisdom save. Big guy.
The Rusticulum.
12?
Fail.
Woohoo.
He's very annoyed.
He's still got your brains
What is
fucked
that?
up too, doesn't he?
What is
I'll know wherever
What?
he is.
What is
As long as he doesn't
Doesn't
leave the
count.
plane of existence.
It wouldn't matter. It's the same. 5. Magic. Are you looking for the pen?
I'm looking at the pen. He was at 5.
Choose its fate.
So was it like vomiting when it got stabbed?
It's
with
like
the dagger?
it's like poison is literally coming out of its mouth.
As it hears this noise and it's sick, it just starts ripping its skin apart.
Like it's
and,
metal.
Like it, yeah, and then like his actual skin and he's just like dissolves.
So like he's like bashing into his helmet. His helmet looks like basically like the square with like these horns coming out of it, and as he's just you see it like crushing his own head until finally he takes the sword and just falls down. And the chains go limp. You see the guys who have been stuck with the chains, they start yelling out in agony, but their minds are their own. You're out of initiative.
I drop my shield and sword instantly and run to Whisper, drop to Whisper's side.
Okay.
Medic! Someone help him! And I'm trying to staunch the blood flow. Medicine to help him with the save.
I thought you were going to say I'm trying to stop.
I don't.
Len
16.
or
Aaron gets down on one knee and this potion was given to him and pours it into your mouth.
Fair
Which I believe is what? 1d8? 1d4?
1d4.
Is it 1d4?
No, I think it's
That's it?
1d8.
It's gotta be a
That's
1d8.
D8.
He's feisty.
Plus 1? I don't know.
Plus 2, I think. 40.
Okay.
But that'll wake you up.
It does.
Is he still burning?
Who?
He wasn't
Me.
burning. He
The
had that.
poison.
Am I still burning?
Oh, crap. Yes.
I look so like.
Do I see it going up his arm?
Mm-hmm.
Len or Torin,
Amputation.
Does he like it?
something doesn't look right over there with Whisper. Knowing that they're like the only people who do magical healing.
Don't take
Medicine roll.
Don't
take my
arm.
16 on medicine.
It's poison. It's spreading.
Would I know how to stop the flow of poison?
Yeah,
short of
Torin
cutting
can
it off?
cast cure poison and disease.
And I think he can.
Can I
He
wrap a
has.
belt around it and
Sure.
would I know? Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. So you wrap a belt around, you
yeah.
tourniquet,
Tourniquet it?
Yeah.
tourniquet the arm.
We've seen Torin do it. That's why that's what I would do. I would say that.
If only he were here.
And I say it to Len
Call
too,
Kevin.
because I know Len heals people.
All right, Len will walk up for sure.
I would go over there too.
Oh,
I go pick up my bow.
I got this by stabbing him. Something's not right.
Yeah, it looks infected.
Yeah, there's a little something here.
He uses lay on hands because he's a paladin. He'll use 5 points, which will cure disease. Doesn't cure the poison.
Oh, but doesn't he have lesser restoration?
He might, but that's what he tried first.
Oh, I don't know if it did the trick. What else you got?
I start to draw my sword.
Not you.
You don't need one arm.
I need both arms.
Bite the belt.
All right, give me a second, gang.
Just bite your finger off.
Magic wears on him here.
Whoa.
It's gonna hurt him.
No, it neutralizes poison too, does.
Oh, does it?
It says you can cure one disease or neutralize one
Thank
poison
you.
affecting it.
I need a con save, sir. I need an 18 con, otherwise the spell does not help you.
Oh my gosh, come on. No, it's only a 14.
Okay, so we'll not neutralize. We're moving on to step 2.
Okay.
What's step 2?
Murder.
Mercy killing.
Mercy kill. Mercy kill. It's the only way.
Oh man, you're dead weight.
I yell out, Silas, is that one okay?
He has the plague.
He pulls his hands and he puts them over your arm. And he begins to channel. So in this room, you see the archway. The archway with the water that's now dripping down off of it, the portal being broken. This all happened very quickly. You see the corpses, the blood spilling out of their bodies. The doors to the obelisk have been opened, and whatever's happening outside begins to become tumultuous. You see wind blowing through the doors. It's picking up. Leaves are actually blowing in. They cross over, and you see the key of the dead wizened one, his head crushed under the boots of the resticulum. You also see the corpse of the resticulum, his armor all smashed in on himself, the dagger having melted him from the inside out, and the poison now moving up Whisper's arm. Whisper, in your head, you begin to think perhaps the Hidden Father didn't want you to come back. And he goes to attempt to cast Lesser Restoration on you, and as he does, the darkness outside feels even darker, as though this paladin of sunlight is becoming unable to call upon his powers. He will attempt to. He too needs an 18. Plus 2 with will.
15.
Is he doing a save or an ability check?
He would be doing a will save, so he would have plus 3. So he'd have plus 3, but I gave him plus 2, so he would have plus 5. So what did he roll?
There was a 13, so he would have gotten an 18.
He has an 18.
Oh.
Constitution saving throw, sir. You need an 18.
Oh, come on.
More epic feat.
Can my belt give him +1 for?
I know. Can Aaron help over
That's
here
still
with
a
all of his
14.
inspiration?
Huh?
I only rolled a 14.
A 14?
Yeah.
It starts to move.
They were asking if Aaron could help.
It starts to move up toward
I
the
was
turn.
saying, because I can cast guidance, but it only helps with ability checks.
It's not an ability check.
I know. That's why That's what I was asking.
Whisper? In Whisper, what happened, friend?
I had this special dagger, and I stabbed her with it, and it turned to some sort of liquid poison.
I'm gonna take a look at this, friend.
All right.
I'm going to take a look at this, my friend. Give me just a second.
I'm watching him. Is he gonna cut your arm off?
Bite this!
He only has a rapier.
Dibs.
He has to do it by like multiple stabbings.
I've not seen anything. I've not seen anything like this. Where did you get this? Where did you get this dagger?
It was a gift.
As I move out of the way for Aaron to step in, I step around behind him and kind of just have my blade ready.
Friends, is there anyone else? At this point, I think Thorin would potentially. What?
Because I mess with so many poisons and stuff.
Yeah.
Can I just do? Would it be a menace? Like, what type of check would it be?
Nature.
Nature.
Yeah. You may use your proficiency though.
Okay. Ten.
I'm sorry.
Whisper, just trust me. But bite this. Trust me.
I feel like Torin would try to help at some point, don't you think?
Yeah, Thorin will walk up.
All right.
At this point, she's gonna grab his arm, but she's gonna take her dagger and she's gonna take a small part and just slice a little bit to see if any poison comes out or if it's like internal.
Poison starts to seep out, but it's also internal.
Okay. So is it like reducing it? Is it slowing it down a little
No.
bit?
But maybe it'll help Torin know what poison.
Thorin will
Taste it.
appear.
See what?
Yeah.
Thorin walks up. He doesn't say anything. He's still kind of in shock at what's going on with Piln. He has cure poison.
Mm-hmm.
He would cast it. Just casts. He does not need the sunlight. In fact, this terrible twilight seems to be giving him
Good for the Twilight Cleric?
making him feel pretty good about himself. He casts it. Whisper, your final roll. You can have to roll a 16, sir.
Come on.
All right.
You can do it.
Can you get inspiration from a spell from Aaron or anything? No?
I don't know.
I rolled a 16!
You got an 18?
I had a bonus, yeah. So it would have been 19. But,
You see him literally like Thorin's got his arm over. He just he rips the darkness out of your wrist.
The slit helps.
And you hear my sword clatter to the ground in relief behind you.
you were just ready to bring it down.
Oh, me.
You should be dead. Whoa.
Well, thank you, Torin.
I want to investigate this body.
So you walk up to the body to
Testiculum?
investigate it, and as you do, Lily comes running into the room. She looks around. You've got to see this.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. Can I do a quick investigation on
The investigations are not quick, sir.
No. I would follow her immediately.
Climb to my feet and deter. Stumble out of the room.
Because you're still pretty hurt, aren't you?
What about like a
You-
quick perception?
you have a
just
healing
see
potion, too?
I do.
over
I'll
his
drink it in
body.
a second.
Not if you want to go outside.
No, I go outside.
Yeah, we gotta see what.
Am I still on fire?
Yeah, if you don't put it out.
Well, can I? That's what I mean. Can I put it out?
Stop, drop, and roll.
I go.
Do you want me to
I'm-
cast the frost
I'm
on
doing
you?
something different.
Yeah, okay. Jamie, you can put the fire out, but you take 4 damage for all this craziness and not putting your fire out.
Well, I didn't want to interrupt.
I'm just letting you know.
I would have
And
done
I'll
it.
give you only 2 damage.
I can
Thank you.
reignite it.
I started.
I would have done it. I was letting him do his thing.
Thaumaturgy.
You
Bigger.
were trying to save me. Fighting the arrow, it's good. Cutting my arm.
While she's on fire.
Yeah, wait a second. 4 damage.
I would have hoped you would have done it before
That's what
that.
I was
She
saying.
walks up, her arms on fire. And
Don't
she's like,
worry about it. I can handle the heat.
It's just a little flame.
I just need light.
I love love.
As they're moving to the door or whatever, I go to
This tastes
the
just
wizened
straight up
one.
sugar.
As the
Huh?
Great.
I go to the wizened one's corpse as the potentially the last elder of the Arcanium,
Oh.
and
He
Look
sucked.
at
He
his
brought
stuff.
this guy here.
look through his stuff. Is there any notes? Any indication where?
Or grab his stuff and run.
Yeah, so you walk over.
I mean, this is my
Yeah.
purpose, and he
as
could
you
be-
walk up to him and you start to pilfer through, you will not see what's outside.
Yeah,
But you,
yeah,
but you
no,
walk,
I-
like,
this is
what is
where-
the, you start moving through. It is obvious as you start to look through his clothes and things, he is a charlatan. His clothes do not fit.
Oh.
He's obviously stolen certain things. It is most likely he is a very low level person in the Arcanium who was pretending to get out. His beard is not real.
So he was setting them up.
He was trying to escape.
He was trying to be the one to escape, so he killed the elder.
So he was in the Arcanium because he knew enough.
Yeah.
But he was not an elder.
It is likely he killed the person who was supposed to escape.
So he could escape. So something really terrible happened.
Anything else on him? Any?
You will find
Okay.
you will
You
find
don't
a,
have to do it now. Or what?
you will find a medallion
Okay.
on him, as well as a book from the one who was most likely meant to escape, and in it is knowledge that should most likely survive.
Oh, it's a good thing you grabbed all that.
You might be the elder of the arcane.
You are now.
Hey, God, I hope not.
Can I call dibs?
No, we're outside.
Aw.
You walk outside onto the bridge, overlooking
No place for
Tyve.
loot on this character sheet.
The sun sets behind the clouds. And as it does, it looks as though tangible darkness begins to move up the walls to the city of Gavra. All across the city, you begin to hear screams, and in the distance, you begin to hear horrible howls as though something is coming. Helena, as you look out over the city, you get this strange feeling. You see your father at the campfire long ago. As you look to the north, you see the distant echo of light just thrumming the distance. And behind you, you see the hordes of darkness moving forward. As the darkness begins to wash over the city, Torin looks out, and there is horror on his face as he alone sees what look like landmarks of his people jutting out from the buildings across Tyve, as though there is some type of shifting occurring. No one else can see it. He stays silent about it, but he sees as though the past were trying to come through. And finally, as all of this occurs, in the distance, I need a perception check by everyone on the bridge.
Hey! Dirty 20.
12.
17.
12.
12.
17.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 will get it. Yeah. So you are kind of not necessarily being who you are, not as concerned about the yelps from the city, but you look out, being a man who is wizened in his own ways.
I am wizened.
You see a most terrible sight. Far to the east, that storm cloud that you thought was darkness is in fact the great storm moving inland, swallowing the land where the light cannot touch.
So we could get out. Oh, so the light was keeping
And our
the
game
storm.
comes to an end.
Storm
Oh,
heavy.
man.
But
How are
what
we
if
gonna
there's
fight
okay? What
this?
if there's no light and then the storm would just collapse on itself, and then there would be no more scary Tyve?
But we're on Tyve.
Yeah.
I love it. I live in time.
That's where I am.
We don't know if it'll destroy everything. We made it through.
We saved the world.
We've got our vote to do, gang.
Oh boy.
Good light. I attempted to save Len, and I did.
I think honestly, Aaron was light. He tried to help people. He got scared there for a minute, but he came back.
Light? Neutral? Light?
Did you do anything light?
No, myself.
I
Neutral?
tried to break a lot of the chains.
I think I had my first light game.
What are you thinking?
I said I think I might have had my first light game.
What'd you do?
I told Len that Whisper's arm was poisoned.
And you shot at the
And
chain
you broke
rather
the
than
guy
the
out of
dude.
the chain.
I don't know. I felt like I definitely did anything bad.
Yeah.
But like I normally probably wouldn't like help anyone. So I think for me that's more light. But it would be neutral either way.
I think like
Light?
Light.
you thought about Iris.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
sometimes for the wrong reasons, but
But still.
All right, that's a light game.
I think it
So
is.
that's you move up in the level
which
of
I
light.
think we had moved.
So we're at
Oh, we
plus
didn't move
6.
You'd be a +6.
Wow.
It is +6.
But I'd love to tell you what you would get. Unfortunately, you don't have the light in the file.
Oh,
Jamie.
Son of a bitch!
did we not get any of this stuff?
Might as
then?
well
You
go
don't get
dark.
any of the stuff. You get none of the negative.
Jamie?
Oh.
Why'd you lose your light?
I don't know.
But make sure you keep remembering, because if you get light back,
What happened? The hammer guy, I would confront him.
sure.
Like, did he bring this guy here? Is he with this bad guy? I probably told the sword to his throat. Just,
Oh, I feel like they all got duped.
yeah. Yeah. Did he get duped or is he part of
Can't
it?
tell you because
I know. But I'm just telling you.
Awesome.
Because I probably won't be
So
here.
no
next
more
time I episode,
backstories.
So.
No more backstories. Good game, everybody.
Yeah. Thanks everybody.
Good night,
Good
everyone.
night.
Good night.
Man, Whisper, you just like lost your ring.
The smoke, grey clouds of fire and ash that burn the skies of Tyve. Mountains of iron, seas of bone, in hardships we must strive. Though I still know the songs from yore of virtue, hope, and light. But I have ne'er seen their like, for darkness is our plight. Oh, thrum, thrum, hear the hum of heartbeat, chain, and ire. Steel your courage to the mast or throw it on the pyre. The cold, sharp winds bring pain and death. These harsh lands we survive. Our warmth, it comes from hearth and home, but never from the skies. Oh, Tyve, 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 you'll never leave alive. This place is all our prison, but one where you can thrive. And you can wail against those gods and pillage, scream, and fight. that fear the darkness in this land, for it is born of light. Oh, Tyve, 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 we're proud to be alive. And you can say we've lost our minds or laugh and call us mad, but this place has become our home, so you'll never see us sad. The smoke, gray clouds of fire and ash that burn the skies of Tyve, mountains of iron, seas of bone, in hardships we must strive. Though I still know the songs from yore of virtue, hope, and light, but I have nary seen their sight, for darkness is our plight. Oh, thrum, thrum, hear the hum of heartbeat, chain, and ire. We'll pour a drink for Tyve, our love, until we all expire. We'll pour a drink for Tyve, our love, until we all expire.